children to bed and enjoy the program.
The fourth prestigious King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin, an incredible victory.
The first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Don't just get him out of the ring, get him out of the WWF. Because I've proved, son, without a shadow of a doubt, you ain't got what it takes anymore. You sit there and you thump your Bible and you say your prayers, and it didn't get you anywhere. Talk about your Psalms, talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass.
Come on, that's not necessary.
All he's got to do is go buy him a cheap bottle of Thunderbird and try to dig back some of that courage he had in his prime. As the king of the ring, I'm serving notice to every one of the WWF superstars. I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list, and that's Stone Cold's list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them. As far as this championship match is considered, son, I don't give a damn if it's Davey Boy Smith or Shawn Michaels. Steve Austin's time has come. And when I get the shot, you're looking at the next WWF champion, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Obviously anything but humble. The fourth prestigious King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
From the SKO Media Group studio in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, it's time for the Some Kind of Radio Show, starring Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew. Call in or text to 234-200-5110. That's 234-200-5110. Now, here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
If you like beer, say hell yeah. Hell yeah!
Crazy Crew's a little light.
Yeah, they're very light. We got to get crazy without the Crazy Crew.
I guess.
Father John's, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's being a man about his dog. He'll be along. This is peanut butter and PetSmart. He won't be drinking beer with us tonight because we don't drink beer anymore. We're drinking enough beer, though. We're drinking enough beer for a lot of people.
We've already started.
We started like half an hour ago. Welcome to Some Kind of Radio Show. We're saluting Stone Cold Steve Austin. And just for tonight's show, I shaved my head. Just like, no, not really. I started shaving my head about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, I thought you did it just for me.
No.
Damn it.
I did it because, well, I needed to do something because I got the, I'm getting older. I got the baldness shit going on at the top of my head. And I'm like, yeah, I look younger without it anyway. So whatever.
Whatever works, man.
Whatever works. But we're here to drink beer. And
Yes.
we're going to be discussing all sorts of shit tonight.
All kinds of stuff.
And as I pour a
Guinness.
second Guinness for the night.
I'm already on my second.
He's on his second. I'm pouring a second Guinness.
Because I'm an alcoholic.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's just
So
beautiful.
beautiful.
It's just like gorgeous. My wife said it looks like cum.
Is that why she drank 4 glasses?
Ah!
Oh!
They don't call her cum dumpster for nothing.
Thank God your wife likes me.
I didn't mean that, but
Oh! What happened?
party foul. Party foul. Oh shit. Well, I'm wearing my Guinness.
Hey,
I gotta grab a napkin.
so I'm on my own.
For like 30 seconds.
Hi, everybody. How's your Friday night?
Mine was good until I spilled beer all over myself.
You've only had one, man.
It was. Well, I usually pour it.
You need a little bit of a taller glass.
I need a taller glass. Well, I got it down to a science with this mug, but usually I pour it while it's on the table.
Right.
I didn't try. I tried pouring it in while I'm holding it, and it just didn't work out so well.
Tried going for some flair.
I was trying to go for some flair, and the flair just went to hell in a handbasket.
The flair ended up all over his crotch.
No, just my leg, not in my crotch. I didn't go. No, my dick didn't get a drink. Anyway, welcome to the show. We got a lot to talk about tonight.
God, yeah.
Ohio here, we are in the state of Ohio here, is starting to ease up on restrictions for the fully vaccinated.
A little bit.
A little bit. I walked into I don't go out and like put it all over my Facebook and shit, but I am fully vaccinated. And I'm one of those guys that was like dead against getting the vaccine.
Right.
I mean, I was like, I ain't getting this damn thing. Well, then I decided, the more I thought about it and talked to my doctor and talked to the guys doing my surgery, the nasal surgery, talked to my pulmonologist. I'm an asthmatic. Talked to my family doctor, and they all said the same thing. Like, you really should get it. So I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and do it. So, I mean, I got my first one, then got my second one. So, I mean, I'm vaccinated. Great. Well, it's so weird because yesterday I had to go to Sam's Club, and they got right on their doors. If you're fully vaccinated, you no longer have to wear your mask. I'm like,
Sweet.
I ripped the fucker off, and I walked right in. And, the ratio of people wearing it, not wearing it is about half and half.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because the people that aren't vaccinated still wearing their mask are looking at the unvaccinated people like, I'm like,
Right.
we're safer than you are.
What I find funny right now is all the pro-maskers who are vaccinated are
Yeah.
still wearing masks because they don't want to be labeled as a anti-masker.
Right.
And then all the anti-maskers
Yeah.
who aren't vaccinated
Yeah.
have started wearing masks
Yeah.
because they don't want to be labeled as a pro-vaccine.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like,
it's
What the hell?
It's funny, and this is no joke. While I was there, I had a little bit of an older lady. Not, I wouldn't say she was like old, but she was probably in her early 60s. She came up to me and she goes, it's for the people that got vaccinated not to wear a mask. I'm like, ma'am, not that it's any of your business, but I am fully vaccinated. Really? She says, it's for the senior citizens. I was like, well, obviously you're not
they've
watching the
opened
news.
it to everybody.
I said, if you're 12 years and older, you can get the vaccine.
Right.
I said, all you got to be is 12 years old now to get it. No, it's not true. I'm like, and then another lady come over and she says, yeah, he's right. She says, I have a 13-year-old granddaughter that just got it yesterday. So, yeah. And, well, then it's just like, well, I want to see his vaccine card. I was like, no,
No.
none of your business. And she's like, and the other lady stuff, and she says, it's not your right to ask anybody. She says, they're not asking for him at the door. What gives you the right to ask anybody?
Right.
And I mean, she didn't get real shitty, but she was just kind of like,
Being a pain in the ass.
she's being a pain in the ass, exactly. And then finally, after about a minute, she's like, okay, well, you have a nice day. I'm like, yeah, you too. Go bug somebody else.
I just started coughing.
I
I just would have.
I was half tempted to. But I'm like, no. And then today, I walked into Acme, and they have the same policy. I didn't know they took the policy down. I'm wearing my mask in the parking lot. I got to the door, saw the sign, ripped that son of a bitch right off, and I'm like, I'm vaccinated. If I don't have to wear it, I've been wearing the thing for over a year, but it's just so weird because I'm walking around the store. I felt naked.
You do now.
I felt so awkward.
Like, we've become so damn accustomed to
We're so used to it, and I was like, I feel so odd doing
Which is
this.
what all the anti-maskers are afraid of.
Yeah, I felt so odd not wearing the mask, and believe me, I hated the mask from day one.
Yeah.
But I was like, if I got to do it, hey, the state's mandating it, great. I'll do my part. Not that I like doing it. I hated it. I was dead against masks. I even talked to my family doctor. You and I had this discussion last week. I talked to my family doctor. My family doctor said, you know what the mask does for you? Nothing.
Zilch.
And that's coming from my family doctor. He goes, it don't do shit.
Right.
Because then this is my family doctor is one of those guys. He just don't pull any punches. He'll flat out say it don't do shit. He's not going to say it doesn't do anything. He goes, it don't do shit.
Yep.
I mean, just you hear enough from your doctor, you look like he goes, hey, I put my pants on just like you do. I swear. He says, I happen to cuss a lot. I was like, okay. He goes, now in front of the staff here, I got to be,
Prim and proper.
I got to be prim and proper. And he says, of course, when I'm in these staff meetings, of course, I have to be prim and proper. But, man to man, he goes, nobody's in
Fuck
here.
it.
He says, he says, if it doesn't bother you, I said, I swear just as much as you do, I'm sure.
Right.
And I said, we're men. He goes, yeah. He says, I'm telling you, man to man. Not. He says, even as you. He says, I've been a certified physician for 42 years. And he goes, the mask is protect you from me. He goes, but it does. He says, in surgery, it's one thing because you don't want you're looking over somebody. You don't want to hawk a loogie in
Right.
somebody.
You don't want your spit, your sweat, everything
going
getting
into somebody's body.
Open body.
Right. But he goes, from day-to-day use, walking around, he goes,
not
you know what
doing
it
a damn
does?
thing.
Nothing. He goes, because it goes out the sides. He says, it's supposed to protect, like, a surgeon or a doctor from getting droplets onto a
Right.
patient.
Onto an open wound.
Onto an open wound. He says, but walking around day-to-day, he says, if you had a virus, it's still going to, it's microscopic. It's going to go through the fibers.
Right.
It goes around. He says, it's not like your face is hermetically sealed into this thing.
Right.
And this is coming from my medical family doctor who's been practicing medicine for 42 years.
Well, I mean, come on. We've all seen, most of the time, because I have my beard,
Yeah.
I wear the neck gaiter.
Yeah.
Because if I put a mask here...
Well, you just flip your beard over. No one will
I've got
know.
like 70s bush under my mask.
Yeah.
So I just wear the neck gaiter.
Yeah.
And all winter long, you could see my breath coming
Yeah.
through.
Oh, yeah.
the
And
damn
you,
thing.
I've seen videos, people like sub-zero temperatures.
Yeah.
And they go outside and you just see it go all different
Right.
directions. It
But I think
it
we've
stops a
all
little bit,
seen-
but it doesn't like stop at all.
By now, if you haven't seen it, you're living under a rock.
Oh.
But we've all seen, like from the early days, the people that would go to Walmart
Yeah.
with, it was a mask
Yeah.
that was nothing but holes.
Right.
And Walmart was like, come on in.
Yeah. And Lori had one of those.
We all
masks.
know this is
Yeah.
bullshit.
Lori had one too. She had one. It was like beads.
Right.
It was little like bedazzle beads, like a
Right.
bunch of them together, and you could breathe through this thing just like not wearing anything.
And bear in mind,
And
I'm not
you could
saying,
see see mouths moving. And everything. No one said a damn word.
I'm not saying that the virus is bullshit. I hate
I
the
know
fact that we have to defend ourselves.
Oh, I know.
with that
And here's the
now.
thing, and this is the other thing. I'm not saying it's fake. I know it's real.
But
I
the
know
mask
people's
is
been,
bullshit.
I know people has been affected by this virus. Thank God, knock on wood, we've been lucky. But I know people personally it's been affected by this.
Right.
And I'm not going to say it's fake. It's not. It's real. It's a legit thing. I still think the fucker's man-made. I'll say that from I'll say that from day one. I still say it today. But what does the mask do? You go back. Let's rewind. Let's go back a year. And you hear Mr. Anthony Fauci sit there in an interview and say masks are ineffective. They're not going to do any good. And then, of course, he completely 180s to
Right.
follow policy of whatever the president's
That
saying.
motherfucker should be dizzy by now as many times as
he's
180.
He's 180
He's
so
just
many times.
somersaulting through life
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
pretty much. And
It's good, it's bad, it's good, it's
oh yeah,
bad.
and how many times has he said that? It's like I remember.
Right.
I remember when this thing first came out. He goes, people were starting to buy masks because they thought on their own we should wear a mask. And he goes, no, wearing a mask isn't going to do a damn thing for anybody. Hi, honey. Thank you, babe.
Where's the scantily clad woman bringing me food? What
Yeah.
the fuck? I'm good. I'm good, thank you. No, we're
I
good.
asked him. We got beer. Okay. Thanks, hon.
I have liquid wheat.
Liquid wheat. Liquid barley. And mixed liquid barley, liquid hops. It's nutritious. Beer does have a nutritional value, by the way.
It does.
Yes, it does.
It does. It's
People
very
don't
good.
know that. It's like having cereal. But anyway, going back on topic here. Fauci would come out and say at the beginning, "Oh no, don't wear masks. That's the worst thing you can do." And then, boy, like I said, like you said earlier, he's 180'd so many different times on every different direction. Now it's funny. Now the CDC is changing their recommendation. I remember when people start getting vaccinated. Oh, keep wearing your mask because the vaccine's not going to guarantee you anything. And, now all of a sudden the CDC goes, nope, if you're vaccinated, you're good to go. And now Ohio, I'm telling you, the only reason I think DeWine is even pushing the getting rid of because he's under so much shit from all the other,
Oh, yeah.
Because here's the thing, coming up on election year for him. So you know what he wants to do? He wants to look like the hero and take away the mask mandate. Because everyone's been on his ass for how long?
It's
never
dude,
been a DeWine fan.
At this point, you don't stand a chance.
No. And right now he's doing everything he can. Hey, we've done a great job, Ohio, and he's just smiling like we won.
We're Buckeyes.
We're Buckeyes. We're making shit happen. And
Ohio's always been strong.
Yeah,
Buckeyes.
Yeah, and he flat out. And tell me, going to this, kind of jump into this other subject here, the Vax-A-Million thing. Oh. Tell me that's not fucking bribery if I've ever seen it. Full on. Let's just bribe.
I hope I fucking win, though.
I hope I do, too, because you know what? I got in. Here's the thing. I got my vaccine before they even announced this shit.
Right.
So I deserve to win just because I got it done before you announced it. It'll probably be some fucker just got it today or something like that,
It'll be me.
Yeah.
It'll be me.
It'll be you.
Who just got it today.
Yeah.
Who I can't go into details.
Yeah.
But I'm already benefiting from getting it, so I might as well win $1 million too.
You might as well just win $1 million too. But I mean, here's the thing. I'm not gonna. Yeah, absolutely, I'm not getting into the drawing, which I did. But the funny thing is, it's absolute fucking bribery.
Oh.
And I also read that New York's going to follow suit with this. Oh, Father John's with us. Let's switch over to double screen there, double feature time. Father John.
Yes, hello,
Johnny
hello.
boy.
We are discussing the Ohio's Vax-A-Million program. Have you heard about that?
Oh, I have. I was just taking confessions earlier because these nuns were breaking the habit, and I tell you guys, this Ohio, they're doing this in Maryland too, by the way.
New York's going to be
bribing
following
people
suit.
with the lottery,
Maryland,
go get the shot.
Yeah, Maryland and New York is doing it too.
New York's going for 5, though, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But again, think about this, guys. Remember, lottery, it's game of chance. What's the chances, right?
Yeah.
Nope, nobody's going to win.
Well, right now, I mean, according to what was released today, out of 11.7 million people in the state, only 1 million people have entered the drawing.
Fuck yeah.
Seriously.
I'm already one in $1 million,
Yeah.
baby.
Well, Mike, we know that for a matter of fact, so there you go.
So only 1 million, a little over 1 million people have entered this drawing so far. So, whatever,
Hey.
But here's the thing that pisses me off about the thing. If you win, because, the Ohio lottery is going to oversee this.
Yeah.
If you win the lottery, you can anonymously claim your prize.
Right.
With this, fuck no. They're going to parade your ass.
Yep.
You're
going to be Captain Ohio.
You're going to be
for a
Captain
while.
Ohio for a while. You and 4 other people. That's good because they're going to draw 5
It'll
drawings.
be DeWine's bitch.
Yeah.
DeWine's going to be like, we got your knee pads right here. Soft pillow right there. Buckeyes.
The cot's in a guest house.
Would you like a little banaka?
It's all
I
shriveled.
paid
It's
$50
gonna
for a
take a
stroll
little
down the
work
street.
there, buddy.
Anyway, never mind.
Yeah. Anyway, we were talking about the whole thing. The Vax-A-Million program. Yeah, great. You're going to give away $1 million. And what I like is on the kids' side. The one thing I actually do like about it is they're going to give away 5 full ride scholarships.
Now that is cool.
I like that. I entered Loriana in hers because she got her first vaccine. Yeah, so I entered Loriana. Lori and I entered it because Lori's got her first vaccine in her. I'm fully vaccinated at this point now. So.
And you know what? If you listen to one side of the spectrum, it's easy to give away full scholarships.
Yeah.
Because those kids are never going to live to see college after they get the shot. They're going to be dead in 5 years.
Yeah, according to all the conspiracy theorists.
Right. Now, you put $1 million in my pocket.
I'll spend that tomorrow.
I'll have fun in 5 years.
And the bad part, boys, is there's so much misinformation out there
Oh, horrible.
that you don't know what's up, down, left, or right.
Right.
You don't know. Yeah.
I do.
And, you know,
I do
and the
know
funny
this,
thing
though.
is, like I said, my parents got it. I got it already.
I do know this.
And I've
though.
actually looked.
John, the only thing I've had, the only side effect I've had since getting the vaccine, I lost all my fucking hair. It's gone. it's all gone. I don't have any hair on my head.
If I
Earl,
lose
I don't
my,
think that was a vaccine, buddy. I think it
if
was
I
the wife's
lose
fault.
my beard, I'm gonna be so pissed.
I had to be a smart ass about the whole thing, though. It's like
I think that's Lori's fault.
that and
Lori, Loriana,
yeah.
Katie,
Alex.
Alex.
Yeah,
Well, you were
previous
outnumbered 3-1,
wives.
so.
I'm screwed either way, no matter what I do. No matter what I do. So anyway, yeah, I kind of joking. I was like, I've joked with a few people. I'm like, man, I had hair until I got the vaccine. I mean, I'm just like, I actually had somebody fucking believe in it for a minute.
Oh God.
I was in a conversation with a couple of my customers, and I know the people pretty well, so I was messing around with them. Yeah, I'm like, I said I lost all my hair from the vaccine; it just fell out. And the one lady looked at me like she's like, "Oh my God, you serious?" And she's like touching my head. She's, "Oh my God, it's gone." It's like, yeah, because I fucking shaved it.
You should have kept going.
I did for like
You
5
should have
minutes.
been like, "Have you gotten it?" When she said yes, just like touched her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, "I thought so."
You know, you should have been like, you sounded like Al Bundy there for a second. You should have said, "We know I threw 4 strikes all in one frame on 4 different lanes."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 I threw 4 strikes in one game.
Stuff that
No,
the
like
radio,
4 strikes, 4 different lanes in the same frame for all 4 games.
Yeah.
stuff that the radio doesn't let people see.
Yeah.
You with a mouthful of food,
I got
trying,
well,
trying
people-
to say something in your head, just bobbing back and forth.
Going,
like,
yeah.
Like,
Well,
it's
people
funny in my
people
head.
watching us on because we're live on Facebook Live right now as well. So people who actually got this, a few people watching there are probably going, "What the fuck's he doing?"
is Earl having a stroke? It
Earl's
was the
having-
shot.
Well, this is Earl, so you know.
Yeah. I did spill my Guinness on my lap earlier. Just a couple drops.
Oh,
That party foul.
that is
It was
doggone
bad.
alcohol abuse, Earl.
That's a sin. That's a party foul.
That's a big party foul.
Oh, that tastes good. Oh, that is so good. Mike's already finished his second.
Second, I'm leagues ahead of you.
Earl,
at the
you're
moment.
slacking in your old age.
Here's the thing. I did have 2 earlier today.
Right.
So this is actually technically my 4th one today.
Right.
So you're catching up.
I'm catching up.
So
But
where the hell's everybody
I've
else
got a
at?
Blatz to drink later.
Well, Tony's driving around with the prostitutes.
Yeah.
Which we
Well,
knew.
Creighton porn, as we know, yeah.
Yeah, and then
It's Aaron's wife's
Aaron's
birthday.
wife's birthday, so he's not on tonight, and
Okay.
Ben's doing
Ben's doing family stuff.
doing
because of
family stuff.
Personal
He said he
issues.
would try to be on later. So, but if he does, he'll be on Zoom. But you got just me and Mike in the studio for now, and then
Right.
Tony will probably be along, and then we'll just
At
have to
some
try to keep him
point.
from drool because he's just like that table's so stained from his drool. I just like nothing will clean it up.
And even if he doesn't show up, he's easy to,
Mm-hmm.
we can make people think he's here. Watch.
He's right there.
Nice.
He's
Mike,
right
nice.
there.
What we got to do is get one of them life-size cutouts. But but here's the best part of it. Only do it from the back side of him. Just stick it in the chair.
Yes.
Just stick it in the chair. Just the back side. Because that's all anyone watching on the video
And
always
then-
sees.
A recording that just flip-flops between heavy breathing and snoring.
Well, we got enough archive over the years. We got enough archive over the years. I'm sure we could just re-loop a Tony
Just
snore.
loop it.
Just re-loop a Tony. Yeah. Well,
Hey, we counted how many times he did that in the show one time.
600,
it.
672 was the count, I believe.
Jesus.
Jesus.
In a 4-hour show when we did 4 hours.
My God.
672. Yaz.
He was worse than that one wrestler. What was the one wrestler that did the yes thing? What the hell is his name?
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. He was worse than that guy.
Yeah.
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 It's a true story. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So how is the master of beardedness there?
The master of
Master of beardedness.
You're the master of beardedness.
Wow. I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Father?
Like I said, I'm doing okay, except I had to take these confessions from these nuns. They were trying to break the habit. So
Father John and the nuns.
well, it's all about making they wanted some beer. I told them, if you want some beer, I got to take confession. They said, okay, well, we got to break this habit anyway. So
some stuff happened.
You do realize that nuns drink a lot. They've got
I know.
whole,
Typically wine.
They've got no beer. When I used to work for
Depends.
Well, yeah, they probably wear Depends. But when I used to work for the Catholic school, we had to go into some of the houses that a couple of the nuns lived in. You'd go in the basement, wall to wall beer. I have never seen so much beer in a home in my life.
Oh wow.
Nuns are alcoholics. Can you blame them?
They can't have sex, so they might as well
can't
drink.
have sex.
So they might as well just drink.
What happens in the monastery stays in the monastery. Oh, never mind.
Well,
Father John knows.
I'm sure there's some of that going around. It's just
I'm
probably
just saying that
it's probably
we're all praying together.
A little more proper instead of "Oh, Daddy," "Oh, Father."
I saw that.
No, it's more like, "Oh God."
I saw a
Amen.
meme today. It says, "Oh, Daddy, oh, Daddy." No, it's not. Oh, I told you. It's oh, Daddy, I've been so naughty. No, I told you. It's
Dear Father,
Dear Father, I have sinned. I'm not Daddy. So
Yes.
yeah.
It'll be 3 spankings and 2 blowjobs. Go about your business.
That's Father John's confessionals right there. Right there. Absolutely it is. Oh, my God. Only on this show.
3 spankings and 2 blowjobs.
3 spankings and 2 blowjobs.
That is your penance.
There's your penance. On that note, let's take a break.
Yeah,
With the 2 spankings
good time.
and 3 blowjobs and a reach around. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned on Some Kind of Radio Show here on Back Alley Radio.
What made Milwaukee change its mind? What made Milwaukee change its mind? Hello, I'm Rex Marshall. Yes, the big beer question these days is, what made Milwaukee change its mind about beer? Well, if you like Milwaukee beer, I guess everybody knows that that's America's best beer. I'm sure you'll be mighty interested in the answer. What made Milwaukee change its mind? Well, let's ask a man from Milwaukee. He ought to know.
Yes, I certainly do know, and I'll tell you all about it. You know, Milwaukee is where almost all the fine, world-famous beers are brewed. Over the years, more and more people, right here in Milwaukee, have come to realize that Blatz is the finest of all the fine beers. That's why today, in these modern times, Blatz is Milwaukee's favorite beer by far. Yes, no doubt about it. The flavor of Blatz is what made Milwaukee change its mind about beer. The Milwaukee Journal proves it in black and white. You see, every year this newspaper conducts a citywide survey on beer preferences and publishes the results. Now see for yourself how Blatz has been preferred by Milwaukee year after year after year. And take a look at this. Nowadays, Milwaukee prefers Blatz by an even greater margin.
Well, you know, winning an honor like that, year after year after year, in America's beer capital, is surely the greatest possible tribute to the flavor of any beer. Don't you agree? So the next time you order beer, remember, it's so easy to enjoy Milwaukee's favorite beer. Just be sure that you order Blatz, Milwaukee's favorite beer, Milwaukee's finest beer.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
2 beers, 3 beers, a shot of whiskey, a margarita, and a Bloody Mary. What? 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 You gonna flap your gums about what Triple H is gonna do to me? Over the top rope? 29 people? You're gonna kick Deborah's ass? What? Go ahead, talk. What? What? What?
Do you realize you might not have an opponent at the pay-per-view? Huh? What? Do you know that you might have hurt his neck? You know he's in the hospital? What? Does it look like I care, Michael? Does it look like I give a rat's ass about Kurt Angle? You want to come out here and bother me, asking me, do I know this? Do I know that? What? Huh? What? Does it look like I care? Do you care? Tell me, do you care? Do you care? Do you care?
Yes, sir.
Do you care?
You got something to say to me? You want to talk about the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, I'd love to ask you about the...
What?
I'd love to ask you
What?
about...
You want to ask Stone Cold who's going to win the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, who's going
It's Stone Cold. I said Stone Cold. Stone Cold. What part of Stone Cold do you not understand? 29 pieces of trash. Over the top rope. That includes Triple H, Kurt Angle, The Undertaker. The bottom line is Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to win the Royal Rumble and go to WrestleMania, and that's the bottom line. Why? Because Stone Cold said so. You're about to hand this man, The Undertaker, a championship match after Backlash. That's what you're doing. That man right there, a championship match after Backlash. Why? Because he deserves it. Because he's got that stupid bandana, them stupid tattoos, those stupid gloves, those stupid pants, those damn boots. Does he scare you? Does he make you shake? Are you intimidated? Is he special? Are you scared? Is it because he's got Dead Man on his shirt? What does that mean? That you're dead? You don't breathe? You got no pulse? You're not alive? You bought the farm? You picked the big one? You kicked the bucket? You think you're special? You deserve a championship match? Why? I want to know why. Because you ride that stupid bike? I'll get on that sumbitch, kick started, and ride that sumbitch as long as I want to. Let me make that simple for you. I'm going to throw a man over the top rope. Then another. Then another. Then another. Then another. Then another. Then another. 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 How many men was that? You get the picture. Stone Cold Steve Austin is throwing 29 sumbitches over the top rope.
Uh-oh.
Rick, you know what my watch is telling me?
What?
You know what the sumbitch is saying? It's talking loud and clear. And I can hear it. I ain't got no hearing aids. I got no problem. It's saying it's time for Ric Flair to make a decision. Look at me when I talk to you. Is it gonna be Stone Cold? Stone Cold? Stone Cold? I said Stone Cold.
I hear you.
You wanna know why? You don't know why? You wanna know why? Shut up. W. H. Why? I'll tell you why. Because Stone Cold said so, and that's the bottom line. Why? Because old Stone Cold said so. Thank you very much, you son of a bitch. What?
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
Hey, we're saluting Stone Cold, Steve Austin, and in light of saluting Stone Cold, you must drink beer.
We must drink beer. Since
When you get the
we
salute,
started our last break with a Blatz commercial.
yeah, you might review. I reviewed Blatz last week. So I saved it, reviewed it, because you and I usually do a review together.
We do.
And last week I reviewed it just because it was beer. I'll save you one, and you get to review it this time. Because here's the thing, you get a 15-pack of that stuff for like $8.90.
And you're not telling me what you...
No, I'm not going to tell you what I scored it.
So I don't know what you scored it at. So I'm just going to score it right now. So
I'm not telling either.
we've just got Blatz beer. That's all it says. Established Milwaukee 1851. That's when beer was good.
Yeah, back when beer was good. Back when beer was good.
Let's just do that.
All right. Here we go.
Cheers.
All right. This is according to their 1953 commercial. It's Milwaukee's favorite beer, Milwaukee's finest beer. Mike, what do you think about Milwaukee's favorite beer?
That tastes like rat piss.
Back in the 50s, they didn't know what was good.
Oh, God, that's bad. I feel like I'm going to give it a higher score.
Yeah.
Because I've already had 2 full Guinness.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit, buzzed.
But just think about how good the Guinness is going to be after you go back to that.
I'm already at the point that I could probably drink anything and not care.
Yeah.
But this really is bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 2.8.
Okay.
'cause that is rat
You actually
piss.
scored it lower than I did.
That's rat piss.
I
dude.
gave it, I gave it 4.4. And I'll tell you, the only
God,
reason I
no.
scored it so high is because that was the very first beer I ever drank in my life.
So you had some nostalgia.
I had nostalgia for it, yes.
All right, no, this is rat piss.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep drinking it because,
Just don't turn into a rat, okay?
I'm not an alcoholic
Just
because
think,
alcoholics...
just think how good the shits are going to be you're going to get later. This stuff is like laxative. That's why Blatz is known for the Blatz Splats. Is that not
Yeah.
correct there, John?
Blatz splats, yeah.
The
I'm
Blatz
going to
Splats.
paint my toilet later. That's horrible. You know what? Let's see if it's better in a glass.
Oh, you're tainting it.
It looks like water.
Dude, look how clear it is.
That is...
Wait. Look how clear it is.
I had to get a lot of head on that one.
Yeah, that's a big hit. But look,
we
how
know you
clear,
like it.
But look how clear that actually is.
My God.
That's like lighter than light beer.
That's lighter,
That
lighter
was
than
the
your
worst
piss, Earl.
pour ever. I just didn't
Well,
care.
you sort of rinse out your glass from the Guinness. I get it.
I'm hoping the Guinness will actually add some...
Flavor?
It doesn't.
No. All right. Well, as long as you're enjoying yourself.
I'm really not. I want to chug it to get it over with, but the taste is so bad. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
What'd I say?
2.2. I forget.
4.
2.4.
2.4.
It's a 2x4 for sure. Enough of them, you're gonna feel like you got hit by a 2x4.
Uh huh.
All right, well that's it.
That all you got?
Blatz, I'll finish it, but
Just think it was.
Slow it down, Mike.
Just think that was Milwaukee's
it tasted
favorite.
better the second time.
It tasted like. Here's the thing. That was Milwaukee's favorite beer in 1953.
No.
Back then they didn't know.
According to who?
Back then they didn't know. Well, according to the Blatz, the commercial said it. The one we just played. By the way,
Well,
it says,
Miller has something to say about that.
yeah. Because see, here's the thing. Tonight's show, since we are saluting Stone Cold Steve Austin, we are playing old beer commercials.
Old beer commercials.
I think it kind of fits. I think that fits. I think we should do old. As we are doing tonight, old beer commercials just for fun. Should we do a secondary review later and do a
Am I
Yingling
still
later?
live on TikTok? Or?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
It hasn't been 3 minutes yet?
No, this is a live video.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, we're live streaming it.
Hi, TikTok.
Okay.
Follow
Bye.
me, the Haggist.
Okay. Well, that was just a live video.
Oh, that's bad.
It's not good.
That is.
We had 2 viewers during this live video, which sucks.
That's all right. It's because.
Oh wait, recording available for live replay.
It's because I was there.
Oh yes, I'm gonna download it.
That's wretched.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna download it.
You make us a couple pennies?
No, probably not.
How close are we to the whiskey fund now?
Oh, it's like 370 now.
Nice. We are climbing.
Well, I got a couple videos that actually are starting to do something now.
Right.
I did a video earlier today.
I don't care what happens. The day that we are able to buy a bottle of whiskey off of TikTok money,
Yeah.
I will be at that show.
Uh-huh.
Come hell or high water, man.
Yeah. No doubt.
Oh, this is the worst.
Oh.
Oh.
Let me see if I can upload this to our
That's bad.
some kind of radio show page. Since I can't do much else.
It's really
with it.
bad.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's not good.
Not good.
It really seals in the flavor
Something.
of rat piss.
It sucked.
Okay. Let's see if
Ugh.
did it save. No.
Oh goodness.
Ugh, that's gone.
No.
Thank
It
God.
says I downloaded it, but I don't see where it downloaded it. I don't know.
Brave man, Mike.
You're brave. You're
I'm
a very
something.
brave soul. You're a brave, brave, brave soul. What the hell? TikTok, this shit sucks.
I posted my picture to my
Oh, no
personal
wonder,
Facebook.
because I
and
downloaded it to the wrong place. Whoops. Yeah.
Dumbass.
This was the comment that I got from somebody on my Blatz photo.
Oh, here it is.
You ready?
I'm going to tag you in this, Mike. It's on my personal page.
All right. But the comment I got for my Blatz photo is, that's my hometown, so a little piece of advice, if you drink the Blatz, you might get the shits.
I was gonna say, to make it an even worse joke, you might drink the blast to get the Schlitz.
She might have said that. Oh, she did say Schlitz. Look at that.
Schlitz, yes.
Okay,
both
I tagged
those are
you in
pretty
it.
bad.
It's on my personal page.
Okay, no worries.
My personal Facebook page, but I did tag you in it. I said, Mike doing a brew review of hashtag Blatz. There we go. All right. Now that wretchedness is over, you need to wash it down with a real beer.
I do.
Some barley, some hops, and some taste.
Yeah. A little bit of flavor. That really seals the flavor,
You know,
don't it?
I think it was unfair earlier to compare it to rat piss.
Yeah.
It's unfair to the rats.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I would probably rather drink their piss. That was bad.
Oh, goodness.
Wash it down with a Yingling.
I'm going to have a Yingling.
Oh. Diarrhea in a bottle.
I've already got the Schlitz from the Blatz. Why not?
Schlitz from the Platts. That's what we should find. I should see if I can find some Schlitz. I found Stroh's the other day, too.
Oh, yeah, you can find Schlitz, I think you still find it somewhere.
I found Schlitz the other day.
We definitely need to bring back the beer reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad I can't help you.
As it's his own series.
With a vengeance.
Mm-hmm. John, you could go off, like, past experiences. You can give, like, creative input.
Oh, I could. Definitely, because all the beer we've had over the years.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
But now the beer and I aren't friends anymore.
I know. You and Beer got a divorce.
Yeah, we got a big time divorce. Now, now I'm into tequila now.
Yeah. He's into tequila. Jesus.
Tequila.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think so.
I thought you gave up beer for like some honorable reason. Nope. Just moved on to.
Oh, no, actually, I did give up for an honorable reason, Mike. Seriously.
Medical reasons.
Pancreatitis.
But tequila's okay.
But tequila's fine.
For some reason,
All right.
tequila is. Don't ask me. No clue,
He's
man.
getting offended. I'm not upset that you drink tequila, dude.
It's the hops. It's the
it's the
barley and
hops.
hops that bothers
Gotcha.
me.
Yeah, it's got to be something. I mean,
It's got to be the barley.
I mean,
what's funny though,
you know
what's funny though is
it the gluten?
tequila.
Maybe, John, maybe is it the gluten in it? Is it gluten in the beer?
Don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. But the funny thing is, like, tequila doesn't bother me. But like, if you give me like Jack Daniels, no way.
Can't do it, huh?
Yeah, there's certain kinds of liquor I can deal with.
Mm-hmm. Well, tequila, there's no
It's not
rye.
very
Or,
many.
see, it's got to be like because of the fact that it's got to be the gluten. That makes
It's
sense.
got to be something.
It only makes sense because like there's like there's rye. There's something kind of. I know there's some kind of grain in Jack Daniels. I mean,
Right.
Like a lot of your whiskeys are made, and bourbons are made with like some kind of grain.
I mean,
Correct, but the funny thing is, I have some Blantons here, and it doesn't bother me.
Now that doesn't bother you at all.
I guess I should have
Well,
known.
just the Blantons. I didn't say that maybe other kinds don't.
Yeah.
I guess I should have known that John was never going to give up alcohol.
Yeah.
Just beer.
Yeah. No. John found a way to sneak in the booze. I mean, there's always a way.
Hey, when you get stressed out like I do, you gotta have one once in a while.
I mean,
Do the nuns stress you out that bad?
yes.
See, here's what actually happened. I'll tell you the true story. John, he was into that butt chugging of the cough syrup back in the day.
I was drinking stuff looked like cough syrup. That's true.
And that just fucked him all up after that.
He was switching.
Well, and then I was hanging out with
switching
Malone, so
between
that just
red
screwed
and
everything
green
up right there.
NyQuil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Yeah, here's to your mole. Anyways.
Damn nuns.
Damn nuns and fucking moles. Anyways, okay.
Mole Malone.
Yeah, Mole Malone. If it doesn't stick out any farther, try harder.
In
A
the,
fucking nipple.
in the name of the Father,
It
the
is.
Son, and
You just squeeze it
fellatio.
just right.
I wonder
told
if that.
the
I
girls that all
wonder,
the
I, wonder,
time.
I wonder if Malone's mole would fit in Tony's gap.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now you got me thinking about that. Now I'm sitting there going, I almost want to put money on the table for that one.
I would put money on that one.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm afraid to take a drink because if you say something like that again,
You might
beer
spit
is
it
gonna
out.
be
It's gonna be
everywhere.
everywhere.
We got Mike rolling tonight apparently.
We could do a video on it. I mean,
Oh,
just get Tony while he's asleep here at the desk. And just have
Well,
Malone back up.
He's got to collect some Tony
that
Jewel.
that TikTok video will buy our bottle of whiskey,
Yeah.
hands down.
Oh yeah, better.
I say what you guys ought to do is collect a little bit of Tony drool.
No,
No,
that might dissolve the mole though.
we don't want to do
It's,
that.
it's dissolved the paint on the floor. If you look right to your left there, Mike, you can see where the paint's kind of like
I
peeled
can't.
away.
It's right
That's
there.
from Tony's drool.
All of it, right
It
there.
dissolved the paint, and this is like garage floor paint.
Right,
Might
it
look at
stands
the
up to
pH of it,
motor
though.
oil.
Yeah, it dissolved the garage floor paint.
But all it takes is Tony's heavy breathing and drool.
I'm surprised the table hasn't melted.
Like I said, you might want to take the pH of the drool. I'm starting to worry now.
Oh my god.
Wow, that was loud in my ear.
Yeah, that's Alex calling. Oh my god. Alex is calling on Facebook. Hey, you know what? Apparently, we could tell people to call in on Facebook.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
You could.
you could.
Hey, Alex, boobies. Oh,
Don't do that to the boy on air.
Oh, shit.
why? It's fun.
I could have, you know what?
It is. Are you going to tell people to call?
No.
Well, I think you're gonna get a phone call anyway from a certain Mr. Jason.
Yeah, he's, I'm waiting for his call. He actually said, you want me to call? Yeah, call in now.
Well, he's watching the live feed.
Yep, call in now, buddy.
I may have had too many beers already for that. Just saying.
Okay, well, we'll deal with it.
We can take a nap, Mike. It's okay.
It's all right. Nap
No,
time?
that's Tony's job.
No, Tony's not awake. Yeah, Tony's not awake.
But he's not
He
there.
better be awake. He's
yeah.
driving people around right now.
No, he's delivering packages.
Oh, God, that's even...
Oh, Jason's
he is.
calling on Facebook.
Jason!
Let me see if I can do it on the Facebook Messenger. Hang on, Jason.
Technical things.
Wait,
Our
hold on.
forte. What we're good at.
Let me see if I can. Oh, let's accept the call. Let's try Facebook call.
What's going to happen?
Oh, I missed it. Whoops. Jason, let's try that
Try
again.
again, Jason.
Give me a second. Try that again. Let's see. I just need a second to see if it works. It may or may not work. I don't know.
If you're bored and listening,
No,
call us
trial
on
and error on
Facebook.
Some kind of radio show.
Anyway, yeah, because it takes a minute to, because it doesn't let, it gives you like 10 seconds to answer that phone.
Right.
Well, I don't know.
Look, we are not that technologically advanced here.
We are technology advanced. It's just
my
it's called
point-
operator doesn't know how to do.
We need more than 10 seconds.
Yeah, need more than 10 seconds to make it all work.
Kind of like a woman needs more than 10 seconds, guys.
Yeah.
Get with the program.
Yeah, I don't want to know about the personal things with you guys and your wives.
Listen, you and the nuns, you know how needy they are.
Yeah, but it only takes like one finger. They're so tight, it's one finger.
No, I'm not going to go there. Not going to go there. It's too easy.
Yeah. Oh, my Lord.
Is that what confession sounds like with you?
All right, Jason is calling in.
I never said that.
Father, I have sinned. Coochie, coochie, coochie.
All right, let me answer that. It's going to take a few seconds for it to go through because one thing with the phone system, it always takes you answer the phone, and it takes 25 seconds.
We're getting phone calls, messages.
I'm getting messages.
It's like we're popular.
We're famous. People like
It's
us.
almost like we know what we're doing.
Not really.
Almost.
All right, let's see what happens. Jason, you with us? Maybe.
Hey, Earl.
Yeah.
No, he's not with us. You know why? Because you don't know.
He says he's on hold.
You don't know what you're
Oh, because it's going through. All right. Shh. The silence is deafening. All right. Jason, are you with us?
Hello.
It says on hold, but it's not on
Hello,
hold.
Clarice.
Takes a minute to go through. The phone system always takes a minute to go through because it's running. We're running so much stuff on the system.
Oh yeah.
Hello. Are you there? I mean, he'll just start talking.
I was gonna say, let's just keep going,
Yeah,
and when
'cause-
we all hear that extra voice, we can kind of freak out.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll get through.
I want to
eventually.
hear more about John and the nuns.
Yeah, I want to hear more about John and the nuns too. John, tell us more about your nuns.
Is John?
Well, like I
frozen?
said, they
There he
like
is.
to break the habit.
There he is.
Hey,
Jason. He's got to be out somewhere. Hello, Jason.
Earl.
Yeah, buddy.
Earl.
Yeah, buddy. Go ahead.
There's so much of vaccine.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about the vaccine.
Wrestlers have only can go without a mask to get vaccinated.
Right.
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 Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah. Are you there?
Yeah. Yeah, we're listening. Go ahead.
Hello? Your face.
You're go ahead, Jason. The phone the floor is yours.
Fading in and out.
Okay, the floor is yours.
Keep talking, buddy.
Hello?
The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Hello?
We feel like we've done this before.
I'm right
Go ahead, Jason. The floor is yours.
here. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Go
Can
ahead.
you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead, buddy.
Hello?
Jason, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Can you
I'm trying to text him too so he knows we can hear him.
Oh, I know I know he didn't mean that, but that was the best.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jason.
Hello?
Yeah, Jason, go ahead.
Hello? Hello?
I just texted him. Jason, we hear you. Go ahead, buddy.
Oh, hello?
Go ahead, buddy. We hear you.
What?
We hear you. Go ahead.
No. I'm trying to, I'm on the phone.
We hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Yeah, I'm right here. The fade and in and out.
Okay, you go ahead and talk. We got you. We're listening.
So I'm gonna get vaccinated.
Okay,
You're
good.
going to?
You're going to? Okay.
I'm gonna get vaccinated. What?
This is not
Yeah.
working.
No, we're going to have to cut him loose.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get vaccinated. What?
Yeah, he's got. I think he's out somewhere because it's not
Right.
All right, you were fading out bad, buddy.
Hey,
Vaccinated
buddy.
Going in any of these
Hey.
restaurants. Yeah, just.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah,
Hey-
he was fading bad.
Hey, buddy, we're sorry. We're going to have to cut you loose, man. You're fading out really bad.
Yeah. John, I'm going to go to break if you want to text him for me. Just let him know that he was cutting in and out. We heard him the whole time until the last second.
All I got to say,
I'll text him right now.
All right, thanks.
before we go to break,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make fun of the kid, but when he said, "Can you hear me now?"
Felt like
was-
saying good.
That was more than I could handle.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a break and yeah, we'll just we'll do that.
We'll be back.
We'll be back because right now I don't know.
Some kind of radio show, though. The
The
show
show-
where anything and everything can happen.
Yeah, we know what we're doing at least, but somehow
Do we know what we're doing? I don't know what we're doing.
I
Who
do.
does that sound like? Shots fired.
Shots fired. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back.
Concentrate, madame. When did you lose your little dog?
What little dog? I don't have a little dog.
Then why have you come to Swami's?
To find out the secret, of course.
The secret? You mean the Jenna's secret? Ah, for this, Swami must go into a trance. That is Hemlock Lake, the purest natural brewing water in the U.S. of A.
For goodness sake.
And nature's finest hops and grains.
Just look at it. Oh, my.
Combined in a special way, they produce the Genesee Secret, lightness with flavor in Genesee beer.
That looks just yummy, Swami. Swami, however did you do it?
'Tis nothing. I simply call upon my Jenny.
Isn't that pronounced Genie?
Not on this commercial.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
And more important than that, how the hell did you find out where I was at?
We'd like to get your comments on the suspension.
You want me to comment on my suspension? You don't look like Jim Ross unless you lost about 200 pounds. You don't look like Vince McMahon. If they want some answers, they should have sent someone with some authority. Don't be snapping no pictures. I'll take your little lens and shove it. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got no reason to be here, man. You need to pack up and head back to Stanford, boy. You ain't got no business being here. You damn right. You better stop it. You got anything else to say? Because there ain't no reason you should be here. They suspended me. They said I can't wrestle. Now they want to send someone down here on my time. And that's bullshit in my book. Do you agree with me? Well, it really don't matter if you agree with me or not. So what you need to do is pack your little carcass up and get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my time. They suspend me and then they send you down here. You're some private detective or something? That's bullshit. Oh, let me tell you something. On second thought, once you just sit your little carcass down at that table, I'll answer every little question you got. Because if you're going to waste all your time coming down here and bother me, yeah, I'll sit down and talk with you. Because I got a few little things I want to show you, a little care package Vince McMahon and the WWF sent me to get well soon. So you just go down there and sit down, I'll round my stuff up, and I'll be right with you. But don't touch nothing that don't belong to you and stick it in your grubby little pocket, because I'll whip the hell out of you, son. I'll be right out. Yes, I'm coming over here. You done what you look. Before we get started with anything, like I said, we're on my time, so we're going to do things like I want to do them. I want to cover something right off the bat. It's a little care package that the WWF sent old Stone Cold. Tell me to get well soon. The biggest bunch of bull I ever heard. You get some camera work here on there. Best wishes, Jim. He couldn't even spell his own last name or he'd have put it on there, wouldn't he? Get better soon, Champ. Vince. Yeah, piss off, Vince. Get well, Gorilla Monsoon. Yeah, right, Gorilla. Owen Hart. See, no one signed these pictures. And I ain't no handwriting expert, I ain't no private detective, but the same person wrote every single one of those signatures because the office don't give a damn how Stone Cold's doing, and that's the bottom line. Ricky, come over here, man. Put all these pictures, strap them on that deer over there. We're having a little target practice, and you put Owen Hart's picture right there on the deer's ass because that's exactly where it belongs. Hell, go do it. Please go do it. I gotta have something to shoot at because I'm getting a little pissed off here. Because what they did, they took everything Stone Cold has been fighting for away from him. The office suspends me. Why would you suspend Stone Cold Steve Austin when I didn't do nothing wrong? You sit there like you bump on a log. Hell, it's pathetic because what the WWF has done has kept me at home. I should be on the road each and every night defending the IC title, but no, I'm sitting on my ass because I've been suspended. I'm willing to wrestle any day of the week. Hell, I'll wrestle your ass right now. All you gotta do is go put on some tights and just stay like that. I'll wrestle you when I get through talking to this guy. But the office pisses me off because they're trying to save their ass. They sent that little package to save their ass. They say, oh, we don't want Steve to sue us. We don't want him to own the WWF. The last thing I want to do is to own the damn WWF because that's got to be the biggest headache in the world. As far as Owen Hart is concerned, I'm going to get my damn payback on him because everybody knows paybacks are hell. And when you dump Steve Austin on his damn head, you got another thing coming. Ricky, hold these damn arrows. I want to do a little target practice here. Oh, you got some time, don't you? Because you're on my time. You want to know what I do in my damn spare time? Hell, conditions are windy here. Look at Vince McMahon right there in the old kill zone. The brains of the WWF. Hell, I call him the ass of the WWF. But Owen Hart's presently got that spot occupied. Let's see what we got here. Oh, how you doing, Vince? Oh, you piece of trash. Give me another arrow, Ricky. I'm hot. I'm on fire. Look at Jim Ross. Can you get a close-up that picture of Jim Ross? Hell, he don't know his head from a hole in the ground. He ain't got a clue. There he is with hands up in the air. Get well, Jim. He couldn't even spell his last name. That's how bad he sucks. Oh, right there in the old privates. Give me another arrow, Ricky. I'm on fire. Gorilla Monsoon, the biggest jackass in the WWF. He calls himself a gorilla, but he hee-haws like a jackass. I said it before, I'll say it again. Got your little dark cloudy glasses on. There you go, Gorilla. Oh, right there, that's damn Hart. He's got such a come on down here because, like I said, Owen Hart's picture is right there on the old deer's ass, and that's where we're headed. Watch that step, it's a doozy, and if you fall, I'll beat that out of you. Come on over here, boy. Drag your little camera over. Here's the last shot of the day. Hell, to take us from close range. Owen Hart holds up his little slammy like he's some kind of big shot. He's the biggest piece of crap I ever laid my eyes on. And if he was here in person, I'd put about a dozen arrows right through his ass. There you go, Owen, you piece of Oh, right there in the gizzard, brother. It ain't gonna last long because Stone Cold's on fire. And the bottom line is, whether you come here to my house, whether you go to Ground Zero, Stone Cold is gonna be at Ground Zero, and that's the bottom line. Ain't no way that they can keep me out of it. Come here to forfeit the belts, the biggest bunch of BS I ever heard of in my life. I'll give up the tag titles if I want to, but the bottom line is the Intercontinental belt is gold to me, and they can't take it from me, and that's the bottom line. And as far as I'm concerned, this is over with, so get the hell out of here.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McHugh and the Crazy Crew.
I'm gonna step out of the room for just a minute. Yeah.
Early live and on the phone. Looks like we got Tony here.
All right, we're back on some kind of radio show. I'm on the phone. Mike, you hear me okay?
I hear you just fine, man.
Yeah, crystal clear here, buddy.
So, yeah, it was Jason's phone, man. Or
John, you hear me okay?
Or wherever
It's got to be his phone.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Can you hear
you
me
loud
now?
and clear.
Hello?
I hear everything loud and clear. Got to be his phone.
We're good. Get back in here.
All right, I'm coming back in. But yeah, 'cause I'm testing it now. The phone system works just fine, so it's got to be his phone.
John, you still there?
I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm here.
Tony, you there?
I'm here.
All right. We got the comedy killer back.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the bottom line. That's it, so.
Earl just hung up on us. What a dickhead.
I know.
Asshole.
Dick. I just want to make sure it works because.
No, we're good. It had to be where Jason's at or his phone.
It's got to be, something with this.
So
Okay.
He has trouble. Like every week, he has trouble hearing us.
Yeah.
And that's him. But I was on the phone just now, and it works just fine.
Right. Jason, buddy, we love talking to you, but if you can hear us, man, we're sorry, dude. It's just wherever you're at.
Yeah. I mean,
Get a new phone.
Yeah, it's time for a new phone, Jason.
Upgrade.
I
Upgrade.
I used mine. I heard John just loud and clear. You loud and clear.
Yeah, we're good.
So I know the phone system works. It's got to be his phone.
Yeah. What's what happens when you're using an iPhone 5?
Or a
Good
Galaxy
God, man.
S3.
Get the iPhone 8.
Yeah. No, he's got an iPhone, but he's got a really old one.
Right. It's got to be his phone. Well, plus he's probably out on tap or something. You can't.
Right.
I'm sure he's out somewhere. It's
Dude
hard to hear.
goes everywhere.
He's busy. He's a busy man. But no, I
He's a
mean,
busy boy.
yeah. I mean, I don't. It's not on our end. So I mean, I had to rule it out.
I think we're good.
I mean, it's like, okay, I know the phone system works. I've tried it and tried it and tried it and tried it. I tried it before the show. It worked. And he's the only one ever have calls, really, and then he always has trouble, and we have trouble hearing him, and he has trouble hearing us or something. But I always hear him.
It's probably Wi-Fi calling you too.
Probably. I don't know, because like he was lagging real bad, and then he says he couldn't hear us. And I don't know. I mean, you guys heard me fine, right? Yeah. Okay.
Just fine.
Yeah, it might be like the protocol, like how the cell phones are, where there's certain, if you're on certain software packages, you can hear everybody else well, but if somebody's on an earlier package, it's no good.
Yeah. It's got to be his phone, because I mean, it's like, I know this phone system works. I've tried it and I've tested it. It's worked forever, I mean, we've had this phone system for.
Well, here, let's test it out.
Okay.
If you're bored, ladies and gentlemen,
And you want to call
and
us.
you want to be a part of the show, 234
200
5110.
10.
Call us. Be a part of the show.
And you can tell us about, I don't know, whatever you want to tell us about.
Yeah, pretty much anything is fair game.
Yeah. Full frontal.
Yeah, anything's fair game here.
John's telling us about the nuns. Tony's talking about what? Tony, what are you talking about?
We don't even know yet. We haven't gotten that far.
He's on his way, I think.
I haven't got my way yet.
Yeah. Hey, we were taking a new bet here, Tony.
Okay.
I'm almost. You don't believe me? I don't think you want to say okay to this, because I'd be grossed out by it. Somehow it came up that we're trying to figure out stuff that go between the gap of your teeth. So we're thinking about the mole.
Hang on.
The mole on Malone's back.
If you do this, I will drink an entire case of Blatz on air.
Oh.
Oh Lord.
Malone's mole between the gap.
Tony's cringing on this end. Trust me.
Sorry, Tony. We just go all over the place.
What's
Oh,
funny was
jeez.
I called my dentist to find out what I could do about getting my implant. He was like, "You're probably going to lose your other front one right next to it. Why don't we just wait and do it both at the same time?" And I'm like, "Oh, isn't that great news?"
All right, we're gonna give Jason one more try here because he's been calling.
calling back?
He's blowing up the phone here. Let's give it a minute and see what
Hi.
happens. Jason,
How you doing?
we hear you better now. What's going on, buddy?
How's you doing?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey. I'm gonna get the vaccine
Are you?
because I went on tap,
Mhm.
and they said mass oxen if you have been vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of throwing the towel. I'm like, man, all Mike DeWine is doing by making the vaccine people get more rights than the non-vaccine. All he's gonna do is divide this thing.
Well, it doesn't really come down to rights, man. I mean, if you've got the vaccine, then theoretically you're safe.
Yeah. Comes down to theoretically, according to the CDC, anyway.
Where does the ACLU stand on this crap?
Well, here's where I stand on it.
I don't know, but since getting the vaccine this morning,
Yeah.
I'm loving the 5G they loaded into me.
Oh yeah, the
It's
fight.
awesome.
Well, yeah, that and your shoulder's magnetic now.
I saw that. I haven't tried it
I haven't
yet.
tried it either.
I need a magnet.
Yeah, we need a magnet. Alex, we need a magnet. But anyway, in all seriousness, I was against getting the vaccine early on. I'm fully vaccinated at this point, Jason.
Well,
And
I'm gonna get it.
I went ahead and got it, and I'm fully vaccinated. And I was telling at the beginning of the show, I was telling Mike here that I went into Acme today, and I had to go get a couple things at Acme, and they have a sign right up on the door: if you're fully vaccinated, no need to wear a mask. I'm like, I took my mask off, I walked in, and it's just so weird. I felt naked without the mask. Best way I could describe it to you. I felt completely naked without the mask.
So you were at the Greek goddess's favorite store. You know who the
Yes,
Greek goddess is?
I know who the Greek goddess is, and I was at her favorite store today. I had to go in there. I had to pick up some Guinness.
She's at a certain comedy club tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Angela Bellios.
I went there like a week or so ago and sat right next to her. But
yeah, here's where I feel about it. At this point, if we can get back to some kind of normalcy at this point, I'm all for it.
All
You
day.
know, here's the thing I am against, though, even though I did enter it because I did, is the five drawings for $1 million to get people bribed to do this thing. I mean, that's exactly how I feel about it. I feel it's because I got my vaccine before he announced the $5 million thing. I got my second dose 2 weeks ago.
My opinion, I'm in the middle of this.
Yeah.
If you want it, fine.
Yeah.
If you don't want it, fine.
Right.
Mike DeWine needs to open up the state totally.
Well, we're supposed to be. Yeah, we're supposed to be. Restrictions are going away on the 2nd, so I mean, we'll see what kind of restrictions. We'll see what happens. I mean, the restrictions are supposed to go away on the 2nd. Here's the thing: the mask mandate, the state may get rid of it, but it's still going to be up to the individual businesses what they decide to do. No matter what, because it's going to be their policy, what they decide, how they want to run business. If they want to say, "Hey, you have to wear a mask to come in," there's nothing you can do about it.
Look, we're facing a dangerous time right now anyway.
I get certain services from Summit DD, and I have certain people work with me. So I'm gonna get it to make them feel comfortable.
Make them feel comfortable.
And that's respectful.
And that's respectful. I get it, Jason. I mean, it's the only good, like I said, I got the first dose. I got the Pfizer. The first dose, I didn't feel real bad. I had a little bit of a headache, sore arm, and I felt a little bit blah. Then I got the second one. This is the one everyone says is going to beat my ass. I got the second dose. I'm like,
you've been fine, yeah.
I felt fine. I'm going on a couple weeks now. I mean, it's.
But what's getting dangerous?
I feel
Here's
fine.
the kicker, guys.
All right.
Here's the kicker. Wait till the winter time. Because I heard stories around the
God, the
winter
flu's
time.
going to come back.
All these vaccine people, that's when they're going to get hit. I heard the conspiracy goes like this. When
That was the key
flu
word right there,
season comes
conspiracy.
in the winter,
I think you hit the key word is conspiracy theorist.
But here's something that's not a conspiracy, that's absolutely true. is there are places right now that will not hire you if you're not vaccinated.
Yeah, and I got
so
I got
that's where the danger is starting to come in.
Well, here's another one. I got a friend of mine on Facebook, which I know through bowling. His company are not going to get rid of the mask at his company until they are 85% vaccinated for the company. So they're saying either everyone gets vaccinated or we don't drop the mask. And so it's like, that's everyone's personal choice.
Right.
And now it's going to come down to employment issues.
But it's going to come to a point where we're not going to have a choice because we're not going to be able to function without it.
How everyone said, remember, early on, it's your choice. Now it's going to come down to mandatory.
Right.
That's where I have a problem with it.
I mean, listen,
Go ahead, John.
Hey.
Sorry, Jason. I'll get back to you.
Hang on, Jason. Hang on.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, I just wanted because now I'm going to tell you this: West Virginia, Pennsylvania are at-will states. I think Ohio is as well.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So which means that the employers can do whatever the hell they want. You don't have a
Ohio is also a right-to-work state, so they can do whatever they want, and there's nothing anyone can say or do about it.
Right.
I mean, if they say you have to be vaccinated to work here, then you better get vaccinated or you lose your job. Now, do I think it's bullshit? Absolutely. But there's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, just remember one thing where our grandparents warned us about, our religious grandparents. Someday they're going to demand us put a mark on the right hand and forehead. I mean, what if this is one step away?
I get where you're coming from, buddy. I get where you're coming from, but here's the thing when it comes to the mark of the beast, all joking aside, all kidding aside, that's something you're going to know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
There's not going to be a doubt. There's not going to be a possibility. That is going to be something, this is what it is, and this is what you're getting, period, end of story.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not worried about that. But what does worry me is we're getting to a point with this where you can't function in daily life.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't want the vaccine.
No, I didn't either at first.
Okay? And I have my reasons. I don't
Yep.
care if you agree or not.
Yeah.
But again, I won't go into details on air.
Sure.
But my company made me a very good offer to get the vaccine.
Right.
I still was on the fence.
Mm-hmm.
What finally got me is when my daughter's little hospital team basically said for her benefit,
Get it.
get it.
So you're
So
thinking
I got it.
So you're thinking about your kids at this
Right.
point.
But the truth of the matter is, all right, the company I'm at right now, I got to be careful how I say this. I might be out of a job in the next 6 months to a year. Okay?
Right. Well, we talked about this last Saturday. Yeah.
If I
Last
can't get
Sunday.
a job because I'm unvaccinated, that's a problem.
Yeah.
I have been the sole provider for my family for 12 years now.
Yeah.
My wife, who's trying to go back to work,
Right.
already lost 2 jobs because she was
wasn't
not
vaccinated.
vaccinated. It's becoming a problem in a different way. But do I
absolutely.
think it's the mark of the beast? No. No.
And Lori, my wife, she's in healthcare.
Right.
She was like me. She's dead set against it because so much unknown.
That was it with
That
me.
was a lot with me too. Is the unknown.
Yeah, and I said there's also legalities to this thing too, Mike.
Right.
And so now she goes, hold on one second, Jason.
Hey,
She's working with. Hold on, Jason. Hold on, Jason. Let me get my thought. Then it's all your. Her thing is, I'm working with little kids every day.
Yeah.
And she goes, I need to do this. I said, you know what? Go for it. So because she made the decision before I even went and got my 2 done. And I said, you know what? I'll be the family guinea pig before anybody else does it. I said, I'll do it before anybody else. So I went first, Then they offered it at the high school for the kids. Kids got theirs. Both Kate and Alex are both fully. Loriana got her first because she just became eligible, and then they changed the eligibility right after her birthday back down, which was stupid, but whatever. So she got her first one a couple days ago. She gets her second one in 2 weeks. Great. Okay. So I said, I'll do it first. Lori got her first today, because again, she's working at the hospital with small children.
Exactly.
And she goes, I need to protect my patients. That's how she feels.
Yep.
So that's exactly her feelings.
And you know what?
And that's honorable.
You know what pisses me off? And then, Jason, I promise, dude, you're up after this. What pisses me off about everything... What the hell? What pisses me off about everything over the last, let's just say, year and a half, is 99% of us feel this way.
Yeah.
We will protect everyone else.
Yeah.
Whether we want to or not, we will do it.
Absolutely.
But I'm so sick of hearing how if you think this way, you're an asshole. Or if you think that way, you're a word I'm not going to say.
One thing after we're done talking with Jason, I want to get into another thought of how some things have actually gotten better, how the world's kind of slowed down a little bit.
Right.
I want to come back after that, after the break. But I want to go back to Jason.
Jason, fire away, bud.
Fire away, bud.
What concerns me in going to taking this is because I heard stories of this, when the winter comes, you got flu season, and if there's and that, and what would happen if these vaccine would actually backfire and kill one of the people that's taking it. And then the people that push for this, it's going to be on their hands if my worst fear comes to pass.
That's, you know what? You're absolutely right. If your worst fear comes to pass and people die because of the vaccine, yes, it's going to be on their hands.
Yeah.
But...
And then, go ahead.
I don't think we're even close to seeing that happen.
No, I don't
buddy.
think so either.
I honestly think that's a fear you can kind of push down.
Yeah. Because,
trust me, I hope you're wrong. So I don't want to.
You mean you hope I'm right?
Or why in this world be like the movie The Stand? Only a handful
I saw where you was going with that.
Yeah, I got it.
I know where you were going with that, Jason. I know exactly where you're going with that. Yep.
I can tell you what the survivors will certain people survive. There's other groups of people survive. They're gonna hold the survivors that implemented this stuff accountable.
Well, I can tell you right now that at least Earl and myself are going to survive because in the last 2 weeks, we've both drank Blatz.
Yes.
And it's formaldehyde.
Yeah, it's formaldehyde.
We are never
Well, between
going
that
away.
and I work in the bowling business, as much chew spray as I've inhaled over the years, I should be immune to everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
People too.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna have to let you go.
All right, thanks, buddy. I
Thanks
appreciate
for
the
calling
call.
in,
I'm
man.
glad you called and got in tonight. Good
Bye.
talking to you, my friend, as always.
Bye.
Bye-bye. But I do want to kind of delve on this real quick, is how the world has changed since this. Think about last holiday season. I'm wondering now, last year, there was no Black Friday craziness.
Right.
People were actually home with their families on Thanksgiving. They didn't go out publicly everywhere. But are things gonna go back to crazy, or are we gonna still see a little bit of a drop off? I hope not too, because it was nice going to a store or driving down the road, and seeing things kind of slowed down just a little bit.
You know what? Over the last couple years, especially around like Thanksgiving, Christmas, we've had this conversation multiple times.
Oh yeah.
When I was a kid, if Thanksgiving Day rolled around and you forgot to buy green beans,
you're out. You're SOL.
You're not having green beans.
Yeah.
And you know what we all did? We made it work.
Yeah.
And if we can get back to that mentality,
oh, absolutely,
I'd be much happier.
Because it was nice not, you hearing all these people like, I get to actually be off the holidays this year because we're not open,
Right.
And it's like, I think the good thing that has come out of this is a sense of family for a lot of people.
I won't say it's a good thing yet.
I'm just saying. I say the good. I say the good things that came so far.
Right. I
has
hope
been
we
a
keep
sense
moving
as
towards
people have had more of a sense of family in recent, in the last year. The only thing I think could come out, nothing's really good been out of this because
No.
people have died, people have been sick, people have got permanent illness now due to other, complications. I'm not saying, but the good that has come out of it, there's always a good side of everything. And I think the good that's come out of this is the fact that people have taken more time to spend time with their families.
Absolutely.
Now, has it made people crazier? Oh, you're fucking believe it. People have gone out of their fucking minds because I've dealt with a lot of crazy fucks over the last year. And, understandably so because everyone's been so stir crazy.
Right.
Wanting some
longing.
Just this fact that, like, today, like I said, I walked in, like, today. I'll give you, like, yesterday, went to Sam's Club.
Right.
Walked around there, no problem. It just was weird. I felt naked without the mask. I felt like I was doing something wrong for a minute. I felt like I was like, am I getting stared at? I mean, that's what I felt like. Today, I went to the Acme. I kind of had a little bit of that same thing today. Today, I went to have a little bit to eat, and I grabbed a beverage at the bar down the road. I didn't have to wear a mask in the place because, they're like, okay, you're fully vaccinated. You don't have to wear it. How many people are not and they're doing it? There's going to be a lot of that. But
It's going to be a lot.
But it just felt weird. I'm like, God, this feels normal. I walked into the place, didn't have to like, oh, I got to pee. I don't have to put my mask on to take a walk over to the pisser. I mean, I just walked to the bathroom. It just felt weird.
Well, dude, forgetting my mask now is the equivalent of forgetting my wallet.
Yeah.
Like, I get halfway down the road.
Oh, yeah, I've
I'm
done
like,
that.
I can't fucking believe
Oh,
I
I know.
just did that.
I've done that.
And
Well-
it's like, really? This has
well-
been a part of my life for a year.
Yeah. Coming June 2nd, that mandate's gone, except for it's going to be up to the individual businesses.
Right.
I'm guaranteeing there's going to be a lot of people going to say, nope, you don't have to wear it. Because people are going to say, well, fuck, if I don't have to wear it anywhere else, why am I going to wear it in your place?
Yep.
So you're already seeing national chains already adopt it and say, okay, fine. If you're vaccinated, don't wear it.
Right.
I was really surprised to see how many actually said you don't have to do it. Like Sam's Club surprised me. Walmart surprised me. The local businesses, that doesn't surprise me.
Walmart's a big surprise.
Walmart surprised us. Even Costco surprised the hell out of me.
Walmart has been...
Now, I think the one the one they're still saying you got to wear your fucking mask is going to be Menards. Because they were the first ones on board with the mask thing.
But Walmart has been the bane of my existence
Walmart's
since
been
the beginning.
And they've been horrible about it.
They've been terrible.
Yeah, and they get like I remember walking into Walmart during the early on stages of the pandemic. I'm not even in the door yet, and you get a Walmart associate. Make sure you put your mask on.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm not even in your fucking door yet, lady.
The worst thing that happened to me and my family with Walmart, and we were trying to do our best.
Mm-hmm.
Only one of us from the house would go to the store. Tony's here.
Tony's here.
But my wife goes to the store. We're all, cooped up at home, so she's trying to buy things to do, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
she buys Legos for my kids.
Right.
She also buys laundry detergent.
Mm-hmm.
She was not allowed to buy the laundry detergent because it was not a necessity.
Oh my!
But the
Lord.
Legos were fair game.
Legos were fair game.
I've hated Walmart since.
I hate
this whole
Walmart
thing started.
anyway.
I hate them anyway.
I hate
but
them
this
worse
has been
now.
The worst.
I won't go into them at all.
Yeah.
I don't walk in. I order from them online. I have to be honest with you.
Fuck Walmart. Oh yeah, you got
But,
a different chair there, Tony. That chair sucks.
I will say this about.
But at least that one doesn't fall backward when you sit in it.
I will say this about the Vax card. There's one thing I have to do.
It's too big for the wallet. That's the one thing that pisses
that's
me off about
What
it.
I have to do, this'll work, and it brings out. It's gonna let you know the geek that lives in me.
You're gonna turn yours into a T-shirt.
No. That's a good idea.
That
though.
would not surprise me, Mike.
But
with
you know the TV or the movie, The Fifth Element?
Yes.
Somebody made a holder for the Vax card
Yes.
that looks like the multi-pass.
Oh,
I want that so bad, so I can just everywhere I go, multi-pass,
Yeah.
multi-pass.
All right. Let's take a break, and we'll be back right here on Some Kind of Radio Show as Tony gets set up and joining us for the second half of the program. Stay tuned.
Out here, we go to break.
We go to break. Stay tuned, everybody.
This is the land of sky blue waters, land of cool enchantment. Listen. Hams. Yes, from the land of sky blue waters to you comes Hams, the beer refreshing as the crisp, cool land it's brewed in. The beer that captures for you the wonderful refreshment of this enchanted Northland. Hams. Hams. Crisp, clean cut to the taste. Refreshing.
Hills of lakes and sunset breezes, dance and sparkle in each glassful. Hams are very refreshing, hams are very refreshing, hams.
Refreshingly yours from the land of sky blue waters.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Because Billy Gunn just got through with a brutal match and Ken Shamrock went out there and tried to take advantage of him. Right. I want to know what the hell is so impressive about that. What the thing is with Ken Shamrock is he doesn't even belong here because the WWF is Stone Cold's place. All he did was get in a couple of street fights and someone had a little video camera and filmed him, so all of a sudden he's a big star. He's overrated and he's a big piece of trash.
All right, come on now.
One of these days, shut up. One of these days, me and Ken Shamrock will square off, and I'll beat the hell out of him. Ooh. As far as I'm concerned, all he's got to do is call the match like he sees it.
All right, okay.
If he sticks his nose in, I'll punch his lights out.
Why are you here? That's the question. Why are you here? And it seems to me that, well, you must be delighted with Mr. Monsoon's decision that we will have a title match in the cage tonight.
Question is why I'm here is a question a jackass would ask, son, because I am the king of the ring. No one can tell me that I can't be here. When you set up a ring, I am supposed to be here because it's my job. You damn right I'm happy Bret Hart's got the title shot. And by hook or by crook, going into WrestleMania, he will be the champion, and it's all going to be on the line. And when WrestleMania is over, you're looking at the new champion.
What do you mean by that?
Because Bret Hart never won the Royal Rumble. I won the Royal Rumble. Right. I was supposed to go into WrestleMania anyway.
Right.
The Final Four, the only reason he won, because I was crippled and I was sick.
Right.
And I'm a damn lot better now. Bret Hart, on his best day, can't lace my boots, and I'm going to prove that to the world. And I will beat the hell out of Bret, and that's the bottom line, because you're looking at the new champ.
All right, cut the music. I'm sure Shawn Michaels is having his little fun in San Antonio, Texas, the commissioner. That's all right. Rock, you won't mind one more time taking mankind apart, will you?
Matter of fact, The Rock will lay the smackdown on his candy ass.
Yes. Much similar to the Greenwich street fight that we're going to see in Albany, New York. Check it out.
If you're ready for WrestleMania, give me a hell yeah. You damn right, because Stone Cold Steve Austin has been jerked around long enough. And I will say this, with Paul White as a special referee or without him, it really don't make a damn, because that belt is coming with me, and that's all I got to say about that. For the last few weeks, shut your little lips, so I come there and punch your little glasses off right now. For the last few weeks, I come out here and I sit here and listen to you spin your little nursery rhymes about Jabroni Avenue or Know Your Role Boulevard. Jesus Christ, son, you better get your ass serious, because Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to take his ass to Philadelphia, check right in to the SmackDown Hotel, roll right in to room 316, and burn that son of a bitch to the ground. You look at me. Take your little glasses off so I can see your eyeballs, son. Pull them off, because I want you to look right here. When that bell rings and the match is over, you are looking at the next WWF champion, and that's the bottom line for Stone Cold Simpson.
Can Stone Cold Steve Austin is focused.
As far as right now goes, the big celebration afterwards, Stone Cold's going to drink a hell of a lot of beer, but I think we ought to share a little pre-match beer right now.
Pre-match beer? He's going to break.
I'll tell you what, hey, Stone Cold Jabroni, you come out here and you make your idle threats like you're the great one, but obviously you're not. So The Rock says you take that truck and drive it right back down. Know Your Role Boulevard. You drive it right back to Jabroni Drive, and you check your candy.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
You want to watch Tony drink this scotch? Give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Tonight we're saluting Stone Cold Steve Austin right here on Some Kind of Radio Show. Next week's our last week before we go on our mini hiatus. We're taking the month of June off. The first week of July, the second week of July. Yeah. Much better. Much better. All right. So we're gonna be one more show next week. Taking June off. And we get first week of July. So we're up like 5 Fridays. And we get back here second week of July. Second Friday of July we're back, and we'll have to schedule it back there. Gives a few weeks to handle some things that need to be done. I'm having surgery in a couple weeks. And then I got to perform a wedding, and then I got a few other things I got to do on the weekends for a couple weeks, and then after that, I can kind of get back to doing shows.
There you go.
Tony's got.
Speaking of beer, guys.
Yes.
Did you know that Steve Austin actually developed a beer?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like Broken
You
Skull
know it's
IPA.
available in Ohio.
Is it?
Is it?
What?
Yes.
Oh, we got to find this shit.
Because I watched his
Beer review.
his Broken Skull sessions.
Yeah.
I made sure to watch one with Chris Jericho because I was interested to see how much Jericho was going to mention AEW.
Yeah.
Which he did pretty much the entire interview.
Oh yeah.
And then of course, what are they drinking? They're drinking
The Stone Cold IPA.
Broken Skull IPA.
Broken Skull IPA.
Yeah.
I want to try it.
I'm looking on the website here for the brewery. It says it's available in Ohio.
Really? I haven't seen it anywhere.
Well, let me see.
We may have to find it.
We'll find it.
We have to find it.
If Market District doesn't have it, which because they got
everything. Yeah.
Go to Kent and either go to 101 Bottles or go to the wine cellar.
Okay.
Just reason being is because
They carry a lot of obscure shit.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to try it. I'm not a big IPA guy. Now Mike's got a lineup of beers here.
I got a lineup, and we'll get to that. But there's one thing I have to touch on.
Yourself?
Because, well, later. I understand why you have it, but I have to say
Yes.
that the little light on top of your car makes your car look like the most podunk security car
I know.
I've ever seen in my life.
It's like Paul Blart Mall Cop.
All right, so
I don't want to spend any more money to get the long one that goes from side to side.
I'm glad you didn't, because that's epic. That's just amazing.
Anyway, speaking of Tony's car, Tony's got a brand new business venture, which we're going to advertise here on Back Alley.
All right.
So go ahead, Tony. Tell us all about it.
Okay, it's Northeast Ohio. So obviously, if you're in Northeast Ohio, pretty much, it's called Northeastern Ohio Bar Hopper. Either bar hopping, transport, concerts. I'll do airport whatever, pretty much whatever you want. I do have a minimum ride. I'm not going to take you. Don't call me to take you 5 minutes down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Call those loser rideshare things that everybody hates. And I always tell people, I'm like, you want to call me because you want to go see a concert of Blossom.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. From years, I did Uber for 4.5 years. And if you try to get an Uber after Blossom shuts down, you've got to walk your ass all the way through Blossom back to Steele's Corners Road.
Right.
B, hope that you're going to get an Uber.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they're lining up and down the road, and you would not believe what the cost is on one. Because,
it's unbelievable.
Because you know where Blossom is.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people stay at those hotels out in Montrose.
Right.
And it's going to cost you about $100 to go out there.
Oh, yeah.
And
Easy.
And at least with me, if you book me,
Mm-hmm.
I obviously can take you there. Plus, as long as somebody gets in the gate a half hour before the show ends, usually around 10 o'clock, I can be in the lot where it's a much shorter walk from the venue to the wait lot, and I'm right there waiting on you.
Yeah, there you go.
So, and of course, it's going to take a hot minute to get out of that lot.
Oh, sure.
But
it's gonna be
obviously,
a bit.
show ends, boom, get to me. We'll get your ass out of the lot, and
And you know your way. You know your little tricks around there.
oh yeah,
I
know how to get out
for
of
years.
I know how to get out of Blossom without getting stuck in all that traffic.
So have you kicked this off yet?
Oh yeah, you can go to facebook.com/NEO Barhopper. Get a hold of me at 330-651-3975. Call me, message me. I need at least a few days in advance just to make sure I'm available. And that's pretty much it.
So you're like the Greyhound for alcoholics as well.
Pretty much.
I like it.
The Greyhound
for
alcoholics.
I like it.
It's
not. You're not
Tony,
gonna.
the Greyhound for alcoholics.
You're not gonna wind up with some strange Indian cabbie named Apu or something.
Oh, we can get you a towel for your head.
You need to give me one of those Crown air fresheners for my head.
Yes.
Here we go.
You just
Totally.
And I need a beaded
Amish
seat cover.
Tony.
We get a little horse and buggy thing.
You get Tony Yoder.
You get a horse and buggy little hood ornament for your car.
I need to get rid of my Mazda, and I need to get a Toyota, but I want to take the TOY and just put ODER on the end of it for Toyota.
Toyota.
I love it.
That would be classic.
That would be classic.
Toyota.
Because you were just talking about the light on his car. You know?
Yeah. And the only reason I did that is, the first few weeks I've been running Flex.
Yeah.
You park on the side of the road, you throw your four-ways on.
Yeah.
People don't pay no attention to you.
No.
But by law, they got to get over if they see the flashing lights.
Right.
Right. No,
So-
I totally get why you have. I mean, having driven for so many years, I get
Yeah.
it. But just that little light on your little car.
Yeah.
It was too much.
Too much.
It was good though. It was
Anyway,
fun.
let's get to the
So-
lineup here. You
so
got a
I've-
lineup.
I've got a lineup going on because
We are saluting Stone Cold Steve Austin.
we're
So
saluting.
we're drinking a
Stone
lot of
Cold.
beer.
So a lot of beer. I've had 2 Guinness.
1 beer, 2
a
beers,
glass,
3 beers, 4 beers.
a Yingling, and I decided to go through our beer fridge
Yes.
and figure out what else I could taste test.
Oh, there's a bunch.
And the first thing I found was, oh God, help me, Labatt Ice, which
Yes.
is going to be fun. But then
I used to
found-
drink a lot of that back in the old
back at the
Kent
old
Station
studio.
days.
Yeah.
Then I found this nice fucking tall 25 full ounce Bud Ice that fucking Brent, you goddamn redneck, brought to the show.
Oh yeah, and he's in Florida right now.
And I'm not going to be able to finish this. I'm not going to want to finish
Yeah.
this. But
You might find his beard hair on it. You never know.
you talked about Blatz having some nostalgic,
Yeah.
connection.
I had my
When I was
I had my
15
share of that shit too.
When I was 15 or 16, that's when this came out.
Yeah.
And when I gave my buddies money and said, "Get me beer," this
Yeah,
is what
this is
we
what they-
got.
yep.
So it's been a long time.
You remember the bottles that had the
I do.
like crystal
Yeah.
top of the
Yes.
bottle? That was a cool bottle.
So
Because, like when I would buy 12 packs, I'd buy Bud Ice Light.
Yeah.
right,
It was close enough tasting to it. And
I'm gonna crack this open just for old time's sake
Yeah.
because it's been a long time.
It's been a minute.
I know it's gonna be bad though.
So you're gonna salute. You're gonna review all these beers.
And then I'm gonna move on. I'm saving what I hope is gonna be the best for last.
he's got the Malone Special beer
the Big Timber Porter,
that Malone brought
which
up.
Oh
is a
boy.
chocolate coffee porter.
I actually enjoyed that one.
So that's gonna be my last.
I
but
enjoyed that one actually quite a bit.
chocolate beers,
I don't know
It's
where
it was actually a good beer.
because I've tried the Yingling chocolate.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with the Labatt Ice first.
Okay.
Because
I used to drink that. I used to drink the tall boys of that shit when we did the
Yeah.
show in Kent.
Stone Cold cheap beer.
As long as you're not drinking that Jenny Ice.
Oh no!
We don't
Remember I
have
had that
any.
too.
Yeah.
All right.
I remember
so-
I had the Jenny Cream Ale at one point too. That shit actually wasn't bad.
That's what my old man always drank.
Oh, yeah. I used to drink that shit back before I was old enough to drink beer. I had like adult friends would hook me up with that shit. Like, they give me like 3 or 4 of them.
Here's what I do find funny
Yeah.
is it's a Canuck beer
Yeah.
brewed in the USA.
Yep.
Go Canada.
Okay, Mike.
All right, it's not as bad as Blatz.
It's not as bad as Blatz. Hey, wait a minute. Some kind of radio show.
I know
It's
some
not as bad
sports
as
of Blatz.
Back Alley Radio.
Not
It's
as bad as Blatz. At least it's not COVID.
Because it's funny. I remember.
At least it's not Blatz.
I was out somewhere, and when they first came out with Labatt's with lime.
Oh yeah.
To try to combat the Bud Lime.
Yeah.
I tried some of that shit. And, the Bud Lime I could handle. I had to drink it in Put-in Bay.
Yeah.
Because it was either Bud Light or Bud with lime.
Yeah.
Because they sold were the aluminum bottles everywhere.
Right.
So I had to drink a couple of Bud Limes. Those were okay. I tried that Labatt with lime. I spit the shit out.
Oh, I had it once.
Disgusting.
It was horrible. Horrible.
All right, so Labatt Ice.
Give us your score, Mike.
If this was my first beer of the night,
Yeah.
it'd be bad.
Yeah.
But considering
You've already had
drank it,
several.
it's doable.
It's doable.
It's
It's kind of like
So I'm gonna give it.
kind of like the fat chick after 10 beers.
I'm gonna give it a rare number.
A rare
because
number.
we normally put you and I.
Yeah.
We make sure we put the point something on there.
Because we give it professional scores.
We do, but I'm gonna go with a solid 5.
Solid 5. That's an amateur score.
It is, but it's one of the. It's like that chick in the bar that you're not totally ashamed to take home, but you're not gonna tell your buddies about her either.
Understood.
Malone knows all about those, don't he?
So yeah,
Yes, Malone does. A lot of those.
this is my Canadian 5.
Okay, Canadian 5.
All right.
Moving on to.
Moving on to. Oh
Well,
God.
he's moving on to the Bud Ice.
I'm afraid of. It's the big one.
It's the big one.
Yeah.
Mike's
Ben
gonna
used to bring that
Mike's
up
gonna put the
tonight.
big one in his mouth.
Oh yeah.
Right here on the show, everybody.
Ben used to bring those in too.
Yeah, Ben used to drink those in.
Well,
too.
Ben's on, guys.
Bring
What?
what in?
Holy
Ben's
shit!
here.
Ben! Ben!
Hello.
Ben!
Hello.
Mike is drinking a really tall Bud Ice.
that I'm probably only taking 2 sips of. Maybe.
And throwing it out.
Yeah, because it's gonna be bad.
All right, he's already reviewed a
Watch
bad
out for the
ice.
hair.
At least Ben's got like Miller Lite. That's tolerable.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Oh,
on
that
the 1,
that's
2,
a-
3, 6, 5, 6.
That's
I don't
about
know.
as wretched as I remember.
As bad as Ben.
Yeah.
Back in the day, that shit used to be good. That's just like
Well, yeah, because I was 15 or 16 and
all beer was good back then.
yeah.
Ice House. That's what I used to drink.
Oh, I remember Ice House
Oh
too.
God.
What about Red Dog?
Oh, I remember Red Dog.
Remember when I used to drink the Natty Daddies?
Oh
in
yes,
the studio?
I remember that. Yes.
All right, so if
And I got
Labatt
me
Ice is my
to, like,
solid
2 tall
5,
ones.
Yeah.
I'll take her home, but not tell my buddies.
Yeah.
Bud Ice is my 4.3.
4.3, and it's.
I'm not really planning on taking her home, but
You might let her touch you.
if we make it till like closing time,
Yeah.
who knows?
She'll do in a pinch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She'll get you off.
maybe.
Certainly beats going home to your own hand. How about that?
I don't know. I don't know. Me and Rosie have a good connection. All right,
here we
Porter.
go.
Hey, you really want my nuns out of this? I'm just kidding.
Leave his nuns out of this. John and his nuns.
That's more like John and his ain't getting none. All right, Porter.
All right. Now, what's this beer again?
Big Timber.
Big Timber, the Porter. Hang on.
It actually has a
Chocolate coffee.
chocolate. Now you might like this.
Balance. I'm sure I'm gonna like this.
Yeah.
Hang on though.
Oh.
Here, this is empty. Let me try some before you sip it.
You've got whiskey in there.
I've got 3 drops.
It's gonna make it better here.
Yeah. Here we go.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Party foul. It doesn't foam like the Guinness.
No.
All right.
Here we go. Mike going for the chocolate porter. This is the most beer reviews we've done on one show.
Oh,
at
that's
one time.
fucking good.
Oh, you like that?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I taste more coffee than I do chocolate.
I agree. Which I love coffee, so.
Yeah, I like coffee.
I liked it too. I actually scored that pretty high when
Oh, that's
when I
good.
reviewed it originally.
Now, I have to be fair.
Yes.
I've had a lot of beer in my mouth.
Yeah. He's had a lot of things in his mouth tonight. Not just beer.
Hang on, one more.
It was good.
I got to give that about a 6.6.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going way higher. I love porters.
See when it says chocolate and coffee,
yeah.
I'm picturing like my cafe mocha that I get from the coffee shop.
I get you. I'm okay with the stronger coffee than chocolate.
Yeah.
I am getting some chocolate. I feel like a
Even
beer-
though it doesn't really have chocolate, it's the cocoa.
it's the cacao.
It's the cacao. Mike's really actually drinking this one. He's liking it.
This is good. I'm gonna go a solid.
Well, there's another
8.8.
one. If you want to take it home with you, you can.
I might.
So you can like savor it.
8.8.
You know what? That is exactly the score I gave it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Dude, great minds think alike.
That is the score I gave it.
Plus, I love the can. There's axes and chainsaws.
Well,
and
here's the thing.
All kinds of
Now-
destruction on it.
When we had SKO, the same beer, Malone sent me the Big Timber
Pine.
IPA.
Was that the pine?
That's the shit I poured back into the tree.
Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah, that's the same company, but that shit's actually good. I drink
This
that again.
is really good.
I would drink that again.
That Mr. Clean bullshit that we had last time, no.
That would clean out your asshole and then some.
Now,
That's why I don't have any hair now.
That would
Earl,
make-
I've got to ask, when I look at the booth shelf,
Yeah.
why is there a bottle of Worcestershire sauce up there?
Because I actually was making Bloody Marys the one
Okay.
night. 'Cause
I thought Lee and Parent started making booze because that bottle's big.
So I got 2 bottles like that. I got those are the kind you get at Sam's Club.
Yeah.
No, I actually had I had some tomato juice in there, and I was
Okay.
making Bloody Marys the one night.
Have you ever had a Bloody Caesar?
No,
Made like a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Do you use tomato or do you use V8 in your Bloody Marys?
V8.
Instead of using V8, have you ever had Clamato?
Oh, I love Clamato.
That's what a Bloody Caesar is.
Or another name for it is a clam digger.
Okay.
Okay, I've had. So yes, I have had that.
Okay.
Love that.
Yeah, because I would much rather drink a Bloody Caesar
Yeah.
than a Bloody Mary.
Bloody Caesar, clam digger, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because the Clamato's great.
Yeah,
Now,
I love Clamato.
We've all tried various beers. Have you ever tried the Bud or the Bud Light Chelada?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
The Budweiser beer, and it had Clamato and tomato juice on it.
Listen,
I tried it. It wasn't bad.
Hey, do you want a seltzer to wash all this beer down?
Fuck no. But
Seltzer,
I
there you
feel
go.
like in my mind, I heard Bud Light Chlamydia.
Almost.
And it was bothersome.
You drink enough of those, you might end up with a little chlamydia by the end of the night.
Bet if you drink the Bud Light Chlamydia.
Okay, apart from the Guinness,
Yeah.
which the Guinness is on its own pedestal.
Yeah.
This is the best beer of the night.
Yeah.
Of course, it's going up against Blatt and fucking Labatt and Bud
Bud
Ice,
Ice,
but
yeah.
Yingling.
that's a good beer.
Yeah. That's actually, I was actually pleasantly surprised by that one.
And it, wait,
Thank you very much.
and see,
We're talking about chlamydia.
I asked for a paper towel because when I poured the beer, it
Yeah.
spilled.
Hey, we need a magnet.
We do need a magnet.
Can you get us a magnet from upstairs? On the refrigerator, we have a couple magnets. Need a magnet.
Did she just say we don't have magnets?
Yeah, we have magnets.
And she's going to be driving soon.
I know. Frightening.
I love your daughter, but my God.
She knows everything.
Except
Just
magnets.
ask her. Just ask her. She'll tell you she knows everything.
I'll ask her tomorrow.
Yeah.
you see,
When-
my,
Do you know everything? Yes.
When the fucking kids put me
So
through
what's this
hell.
fucking like? Now you were talking about last week. You and I were talking about fucking what? Mustard ice cream.
Yes.
some
there-
things just don't go together.
There is a mustard ice cream
Ugh.
out there, and little known fact: when your daughter
Yeah.
spends the night at my house with my daughter,
Yeah.
they make me do food challenges.
Yeah. And it's like all disgusting shit.
I can see mustard ice cream in my
Yeah,
future.
I could see it too. Now the one thing we got to do because you've done the one chip challenge.
I have.
And you beat it.
I beat it, and I've offered to do it.
And you've been
on air.
heavyweight.
I made it to heavyweight.
He did. He
Yeah, the
finished.
one chip
He did the
challenge.
full hour.
I did the full hour with nothing to eat or drink.
Next Friday.
If somebody comes up, I'm not buying the damn thing.
We need
again.
to get the.
If
toe
somebody
Satan.
comes up with the chip, I will do it on air. But Earl and I
Let's go do the toe of Satan.
are gonna do the toe of Satan.
And we'll do that on the show.
What the hell is toe of Satan?
Oh, look it up.
Look it up.
Look it up. It's a sucker with hot pepper extract.
Why would? Why?
I just need a magnet.
Why would you?
Something sticking to there's magnets
Okay.
on the side of the refrigerator. Side of the refrigerator.
Also, when we come back, I'm planning next Friday.
You're planning next Friday.
I have a plan for next Friday.
Oh, you have plans next Friday?
Yeah, a radio show cookout.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Duh.
right.
Radio show cookout.
Memorial Day weekend
Oh yeah.
cook-off.
Oh yeah. We're doing our staff cookout next week. We'll save you some food.
And I don't work on Friday, so you know.
Oh, you don't work
know what
Friday?
That means
Hey, guess what I got here, Ben? Guess what I have here?
peach crown for me.
No.
Peach crown.
Are you watching the video at all?
I can turn it on.
I'm going to point at it, and
Okay.
tell me if you can see it in the video.
What the hell was that?
I'll give you one clue.
There's a magnet, all right.
I'll give you one clue, Ben.
I think it's got to stick actually to your arm.
I'll give you one clue what you're looking for, Ben. 4.
Somebody yell.
Oh! Did you buy clubs?
No, I found some.
Oh shit! Yeah, buddy. Where?
In your ass.
Oh,
It don't stick.
It doesn't stick. TikTok live.
They lied, bastards.
You try.
Let's see.
Fuck TikTok.
Great,
Well,
we're gonna rub this magnet all over us.
Your
Hey,
vaccine site.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't hate on TikTok. They're gonna buy us a bottle of whiskey. at
Okay.
some point.
Anyway, no, it does not stick. Okay, we proved that
Liars.
wrong.
Where'd you find the clubs at, Earl?
At my aunt's house.
Okay,
Did
what the
you
hell was your
find
aunt doing
Jimmy
with?
Hoffa?
Those are your clubs, actually, John. I found them.
Nice. Yay!
Hey,
Except the driver's broken.
Except the driver's broken. Yeah, everything's there but the driver.
You got 3 and a 5 wood. That's all you need.
Yeah, I mean, I pitching
so
a putt
you
anyway.
still have to buy clubs then, right?
I gotta buy clubs as soon as I get a chance. Yes, I actually gotta buy
a driver at least.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's. It is a little after 9. Let's take a break. And
Pee time.
Yeah, pee time, masturbate time, whatever you gotta do time. You know, whatever makes you feel good. I don't know.
Friday night.
It's Friday night. All right, we'll be right back on Some Kind of Radio Show. Stay tuned. We got another hour to go, folks. Salute to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Another Stone Cold Flip coming at you.
Joy of good living, move up to Schlitz.
With just the kiss of the hops. Mr. Hopkiss, the kiss of the hops in Schlitz. Mr. Hopkiss, what's the secret of the kiss of the hops? Ah, timing. For example, the tea bag in tea. Not enough time, weak. Too much time, bitter. And it's the same with hops in beer. Too few hops, too little time, weak flavor. Too much time, too much hops, bitter. But Schlitz times hops perfectly to get just the kiss of the hops.
Know the real joy of good living, move up to Schlitz.
The beer that made Milwaukee famous.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
You don't understand something. You don't come out, you don't grab the Rock's mic. When the Rock is time to talk, you don't say what the Rock says. You don't see the Rock coming out and saying, what? 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 You don't like what I'm saying? Maybe I'll try this. And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone... Woo, 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 what? You don't see The Rock coming out here saying all that stupid crap. The Rock... I got one thing to say to you. We've been this close for 5 minutes, and The Rock can honestly say, for some particular reason, your breath smells like As a matter of fact, it doesn't smell like now The Rock realized what it smells like. It smells like a big, steaming, stinking piece of dog turd. You think you're funny? Insulting me like that? Does it make you feel good? Does it? Does it make you feel more like a human being? Does it make you feel special? Does it make you feel proud? I can say right now, Rock, I've heard you talk about me before. You said, yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin, you come out there with your beer belly. You call that a beer belly. You call that a beer belly. That ain't no beer belly, that's a fuel tank for a whoop-ass machine, and I'm about to open up a can on your ass right now. That would be the easy thing to do. That would be the obvious thing to do. The hard thing for me to do, Rock, don't touch me. Please don't touch me. The hard thing is to come out here. Do you mind? I'm trying to get across a real special point here. It hurts my feelings when you do that. I said it hurts my feelings when he talks like that. It hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings a lot. You so. It'd be easy for us to come out here and fight. But I found out in the past that a good little song has always don't ever pull away from me. A little song might kind of ease the tension. So maybe I'll sing you a song right here and now to ease the tension between The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. You remember that old rock band called Boston? Rock and roll? Boston, you remember the band? Well, I don't remember the words in their songs right now, so I'll sing you a little favorite that my dad used to sing to me back when I was a kid. I'm going to sing it to you to make things between us a little less tense. Also, songs go out to a little boy there in San Antonio, Texas with a busted leg. Little Jimmy Barris, the song's for you too. Goes a little like this. And hopefully that'll clear things up between you and me. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today? Take you to his mansion in the sky. That make you feel better?
Rock appreciates you trying to ease the tension. Appreciates that. He appreciates entertainment. How about The Rock sing a song to you? You're from Texas? You like that country music? Here you go. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. That make you feel any better?
I feel like crap.
The Rock got it. How about this? How about this? You're gonna feel great. The Rock is gonna feel great. They're gonna feel great. You and The Rock, why don't we sing a song together? Any song you want.
You want to sing a duet with Stone Cold Steve Austin? That's what you're saying?
Does Boston want to hear The Rock and Stone Cold sing?
Let me put it like this. If you want to hear The Rock and Stone Cold sing a duet together, give me a hell yeah. What? What? You want to duet, you got to duet. Since I sing country music, ha ha! Let me warm up a little more. Maybe this will bring back a few memories. I'll catch it about midway through. Anybody knows who Jimmy Buffett is? Goes a little like this. I blew out my flip-flop, stepped on a pop top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render. That Rosian concoction that helps me hang on. Wasted away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a Rocky to blame, but I know it's old Stone Cold's fault. Oh, by the way, The Rock will never, ever forget.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back. Final 45 minutes of the show tonight. Some Kind of Radio Show. Go! Keep it going. Let's see Mike drink more beer. Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
All right. Let's see Ben drink his beer. Give me a hell yeah! You should have one chicken. He's too busy chewing. Ben, you get to drink your beer. We gotta drink a beer together. Hell yeah! I think he's too busy. I think he did. He might be chewing his tongue.
I wish.
Yeah. Ben, if everyone wants to see Ben drink a beer, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Ben's got his beer.
yeah.
We're all gonna drink beer together. Here we go. All right.
Oh wait, damn. Let's go.
Oh yeah. All right. That break was so long, I forgot what the fuck we were talking about.
We don't know what. I sure as fuck
Next
don't know
week.
what the
Next
fuck we were
week.
talking
Next
about.
week. Next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Next
week is going to be a pre-show barbecue.
Yeah.
Which means food coma, alcohol,
Yeah.
and then a show. Y'all are fucked.
Yeah. Could be ugly.
So who's all coming over?
You're eating Fritos on air.
I'm eating Fritos on the air.
I'm eating pepperoni bread.
Fritos. Is that from that place downtown? DP Do's or whatever it is?
Mm-mm.
Have you had any of their? Have you had their Stromboli yet?
Mm-mm. Is it good?
Oh, it's incredible.
Incredible.
When it comes to fair food, that's what I go for.
No, when I go to the fair, like thankfully all the fairs are back this year. Everything's back like full go, so I can go to the Randolph Fair and get my rabbit sandwich.
Did you just say rabbit sandwich?
Rabbit sandwich.
Nice.
And it's right across from the rabbit barn too, so you know it's fresh.
No.
Fucking Forley.
That's why people are like,
some little farmer girl is going.
Huh?
Food truck festival.
Yeah.
Love that.
I hope that's there.
You and me both. I want to go back to that.
We should sponsor that.
An old station we used to.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
They did an event there. I don't know what it was, but
Well,
set up a table.
All
or
I'm
something.
saying is, we should just like find like a farmer's field.
Yeah.
And, back alley radio, food truck festival.
And we we make burgers.
Right. And we do a live show there.
Mm-hmm.
Drunk, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm game.
Why wouldn't we?
Let's make it happen.
We know people that know people
That might know people.
that could know some other people.
Yes.
I know a lot more people.
On a different note, Tony's got some whiskey there that I really want to try, but I've had so much beer, I don't want to.
Liquor after beer, have no fear.
But it smells so good.
It is. It's the best. It's Frank Sinatra's favorite. Chivas
All right.
Regal.
All right.
It is the Chivas, is it not?
Give me a glass. Fuck
Oh
it.
shit.
Fuck it.
Because see, if I drink any booze straight, it's scotch. I mean, I'll do shots of Jack, but I can sip on scotch like when I go to the casino.
It just...
Should be singing some like "Fly Me to the Moon."
Part of me doesn't want to taste. I just want to smell it.
New York, New York.
Kind of like a good woman.
Dun,
Did
dun,
I say
dun,
that
dun,
out
dun,
loud?
Be a good
dun,
woman.
dun, 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 dun. Start spreading the news.
Mike, you guys are underdressed to drink that. You guys should be in tuxedos and
Yeah.
shit.
We
Look,
can,
Frank Sinatra, I am fucking not.
we were before we came back on the air. We were talking. I was telling them.
Yeah.
I tried looking because I've been a Jack Daniel's drinker for a long time. I'm a Jack Daniel's Tennessee Squire, which means I own like an inch by an inch, a square inch of the distillery. Because when
That's
you get
all
on
you
there,
give.
well, and the thing is, so if I go back to the distillery being a Tennessee Squire, I can sample everything. Like when you're in Lynchburg, you cannot buy booze in Lynchburg, Tennessee. It's a dry town. You can't even buy booze at the distillery. They're not allowed to sell it. But you can sample it while you're there. It's part of the tour. So you can try all the varieties of Jack, between the rye, the fire, the honey, whatever.
Sounds like a good Tuesday.
Yeah, it's well worth the time there. The single barrel stuff's good. The Gentleman Jack's really good. They make he started making a blend for Frank Sinatra called Sinatra Select. An average liter of Jack Daniel's is about $35. It's not real expensive stuff. Never has been. I looked, and a pint bottle of a Sinatra Select is $109.
Take my money.
I was like, it's kind of like buying like a really, I've seen some bottles of scotch that go for $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, and that would be like, that's like the Cristal of scotch.
Yeah.
I don't think I could ever pay for it and actually ever drink any of it.
Right.
I'd want to drink it, and then it's just like it would just, you want to continue to, drink it, but you're just afraid, boom, it's going to be gone too quick.
Yeah, but
that's why I can't fathom.
I don't even want to drink it. It just smells so good.
Even to sip on it,
it's, oh my God.
Hey, Mike.
You sound like you're having an orgasm there any second.
I'm getting a hard on.
Are you gonna need Tony to Uber you home, even though he doesn't Uber anymore?
No, but I might need some Chinese food, you little bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he eats more chicken apparently.
I mean, I've still been over a year since I've actually seen you and hung out with you in person.
That's true. And that it was
Oh,
so good.
Next
I'll
week,
bring my
next
little-
week you'll get your chance, Ben.
That was so good.
Next
bring-
week you'll get your chance.
I'll bring my little Asian egg roll to see you.
See, an 18-year-old is an 18-year-old scotch is even a little smoother.
I got to
But-
take a picture of that
It is.
because I don't want to forget that because, damn, that was good.
I don't know.
Good shit.
And see, scotch is an acquired taste. I know so many people that
Oh.
don't like it. Like, Irish whiskey, I can drink Bushmills, I can do
Yeah.
shots of it.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, no, Jameson.
Jameson's harsh.
I just cannot drink Jameson.
I can't either. I mean, now here's the thing. I got like a St. Patrick's Day tradition.
Okay.
That I've done it for years. Guinness, pint of Guinness, and a shot of Jameson, just because St. Patrick's Day.
Which is, I had a pint of Guinness and a shot of Bushmills. I was, during the day, I was out driving, but I took a 4-hour break in the afternoon when things slowed down.
Right.
Went and met my buddy and his woman, sat down, had something to eat, and he was like, all right, he's like, tradition, you're either drinking a beer or a shot with me, and I'm like, how about both?
Right.
So he got me a pint of Guinness, and then he drank Jameson, and I asked the bartender, well, you got Jameson, you happen to have Bushmills? Absolutely. Make mine Bushmills.
There you go.
They used to be
Dude,
my.
that is, oh my, I'm sorry. I'm like,
It's good.
it's amazing because it's got that burn.
Yeah.
But it immediately goes away.
Yeah.
To just smooth. I
Nice.
feel like a stoner talking about it right now. Like,
Dude, you're like, dude,
oh my
this is so
God.
good.
It's good.
You got Ben chewing his cud.
See, the 2 nights, I went to the casino twice in December when my comps were good. And stayed over because, hotel was free. And I was drinking double Chivas and the Rocks were $14 at the casino. It's $7 for, a single on the rocks.
Right.
I probably drank 5 of those in a night, but she was giving me triples and then some.
Oof.
She was hooking me up because I would throw her 20 for every drink that she was, hooking me up with. I didn't care. I mean, I brought money to burn to gamble on anyway.
Right.
So
Right.
I figured screw it, and if I wanted to get drunk fast, I'm not going to get drunk on Iron City beer.
No.
No.
That was so good.
Hell no.
I've got some.
I like
I
my
just poured.
whiskey.
I just poured myself some goodness.
I like my whiskey like I like my women dripping off my beard. Did I?
See, I just can't imagine drinking Guinness out of a can.
Oh my God.
What?
No, I mean,
okay, no,
it's
we're not.
It's got to be on draught.
But we're not drinking it out of the can.
No.
We're drinking it from a glass.
From a glass, yeah. Now,
that
did
it's been poured into lovingly.
Now, did you keep it warm or did you put it in the fridge?
No, it's cold.
Okay.
It's cold.
Same way,
Ice cold.
No, well, Guinness is traditionally drank at room temperature.
Well, wait a minute. Not traditionally. That's an option.
Yeah. Well, if you go to Ireland, and that's obviously
The Guinness brewmaster does a video on YouTube of a cold Guinness and how to pour it properly to simulate a draft pour.
Right.
And there's 2 ways of doing it. You can do the 90 degree, the tilt, and you get the foamy head. It takes about 128 seconds or whatever it is, or you do the dump.
Yeah.
And then you pull it up, and then it kind of all does. It does the same thing.
It does what we talked about earlier. The black starts at the bottom.
Yep.
And
it works its way up.
Yeah. Now try pouring the bottle into the glass. It does not do the same thing.
Nope.
I've actually compared Guinness draft in the can to the bottle. In the can, way better. Bottle, for it to be good, you have to drink it out of the bottle.
Yep.
If you pour it into a glass, it loses.
It loses it. It's gone.
And it's like they say, do not drink this out of the can. Pour it into a glass.
Yep.
But the bottle, you have to drink out of the bottle. Because with the bottled beer version of this, you don't get the head.
Right.
You don't get any head with it at all.
Right.
It's not the same taste.
And look, Guinness.
I had a Guinness on draft earlier today, Tony, and I'll be very honest. Very close with the can. Very close.
Guinness has to have a good head. It's got to. And if you're fucking Irish,
You don't have a head.
you just fucking drink it and have a good time.
You just fucking drink it. That's it. Speaking of just fucking drinking it, I'm gonna.
You might want to drink for how the Indians are doing. Aren't the Twins got awful this year?
Yes.
They're beating the Indians 10-0.
Oh my God.
What?
I only just got know was it 2 days ago.
And oh hey, great. Mickelson's leading after round 2. Louis Oosthuizen and Phil Mickelson.
See the creamy, foamy head of a Guinness. I just love this stuff.
Oh, it's amazing.
I just love this stuff.
Used to love that too.
Love Guinness.
Hey,
Love it.
Hey, Mr. Father.
Mr. Father.
Father John.
Yes, my
Father
son. What
John.
can I do for you?
Mr. Father John, are you coming up next weekend, Father John?
Honestly, because I've got to leave for Vegas on Sunday, I highly doubt it.
Father
Because of-
John, I wanted a full bottle of peach crown, Father John.
Yes, I know. I owe you, and I owe Earl, and I owe.
Actually, you don't. Some
Some
fucker with a mole in his back owes it. But
Bastard with a mole.
Yeah, the bastard with the mole owes me the money. So So
Yeah, there you go.
I will see him Monday. Actually, make him pay dearly.
Yeah.
No,
And
you know
tell
what?
and
You
tell
come
him we're gonna put
Friday.
his mole between Tony's gap.
That scares me a lot.
Remember, Ben, you brought up the thing about Tony's gap with the cigarette. We're gonna put Malone's mole between Tony's gap.
Perfect. That works, and that'll fit right in there. Perfect.
It might be a tight fit because I mean that's a big mole.
Anything to cover up that gap.
But honestly, if we put a little nipple on it,
It's like a third nipple.
Let's say I'll put a little nipple on Malone so it'll fit in there better, maybe.
It's like having a third nipple for Malone.
See, Father John.
How much have you
come
drank?
Friday? Do you work on Friday?
Actually, I have some work I have to do Friday. Unfortunately, yeah.
I was gonna say you.
I know
come
I
Friday
suck.
and
I
leave Friday.
Don't
I
worry.
will say this.
Ben,
I have a question
don't
for you,
worry,
sir.
John. We'll be making an appearance at a later date.
Yes, question for you is about the month of June.
While we're on show hiatus, but that's okay.
Yes, why don't we on show hiatus? You guys gonna be around some of June, I assume.
Oh, we'll be here. I mean, I'm not gonna be
Okay.
gone. I'm just not doing shows in June. That's all.
You're just busy.
I might show up with your presence. Then you guys can. We have the show come back. Everybody can have some.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
That's the hell yeah right there.
Give me a full
As I'm
bottle
drinking my
without it drinking.
We will drink.
I might even bring you guys I have some cans, Ben, of this. Remember that I was telling you guys about the 12-ounce cans of Crown Oil mixed with something?
Yes.
Yeah. What's it mixed with?
I've got 1 4-pack of each.
Crown.
Of Crown and Cola, Washington Apple, and Peach Tea.
Oh yes.
Good times.
I might just bring you a can if you're good.
Ooh, if you're good.
If we're good.
If you're good boys.
I don't want to go to confession.
If everyone's a good boy, we'll get special treats.
I am not going to John's confession.
Mike, I wouldn't let you in.
Good.
You're not female.
Mike just wants to do the videotaping. That's all.
My sins would be terrible. My sins would be
all paid. No.
My sins would be like, I've been lying. Amen. I've been stealing. Amen. I fucked a goat. Oh dear Lord.
Okay, on that note.
Amen. Go fuck your wife. Fair.
He fucked a goat. On that note, yeah. He fucked a goat. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a break on that note, shall we? All right, we'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned. You'll hear about more of Mike and his goat. Stay tuned.
There's one sure way to beat that tired, thirsty feeling that naturally follows a hard day's work. Just stop in at your friendly Stag Tavern. Look for the sign of quality, Stag Beer on Draft, and order a cold, thirst-quenching glass of famous Stag Beer. There's nothing else quite as refreshing, as satisfying, and as downright good tasting. Because Stag's flavor is the result of over a century of brewing experience. Notice Stag's rich, creamy head. Taste its can't-be-copied, smooth, dry flavor. It's America's first dry beer. Extra brew to give you that extra beer-drinking pleasure. Enjoy a cold, golden glassful of Stag Beer on Draft today at your friendly Stag Tavern.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Wait a minute. I misspoke. Not the Wait a minute. I cannot believe this. Look there. It's the CEO of the WWE, Mr. McMahon's wife, Linda. She is been here this huge day for all of us. Here returning to the USA Network, and she had to see what has just transpired.
done it, Austin.
Steve, what do you think you're doing? Look at this. Look at this havoc. This carnage in the ring is my family. I've spent the last 2 years bringing this family back together, and tonight, homecoming on USA Network, and with you, it's no different. I mean, my husband. Why my husband?
Your husband's a piece of trash.
Yeah. But my son, Shane.
Your son's a chip off the old block. He's a piece of trash, too.
But my precious daughter, Stephanie.
I gotta say that poor little Stephanie is a precious piece of trash. You know, they're all laid out in the ring, and, you know, they were causing a disturbance out here. We're here in Dallas, Texas. This is where I got my start. We're going to drink beer. We're going to raise hell. Monday Night Raw back on the USA Network. What else you want me to do?
I think you owe the McMahon family an apology.
An apology?
Yes, you owe the McMahon family an apology.
But why? I was just out here doing my job. They interfered. I gave them some stunners. 1 stunner, 2 stunners, 3 stunners. You want me to apologize for that? All right. All right, dear classy lady, I apologize.
Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome. But, while you're out here, I think we ought to leave these 16,000 people here, the millions watching around the world, a raw moment to remember. You and me all alone here in this big old ring. How about a, good old-fashioned a kiss on the cheek? And if you don't mind, I'd like to leave my eyes open because you just knock the hell out of me when I close my eyes. What? Well, when I really think about it, I think we ought to give these folks something to really remember.
More than a kiss?
What do you say there, sweetheart? Vince ain't looking. So we're taking a little cat nap courtesy of a stunner. Why don't you and me cut through the chase and drink a damn beer? Give me some beer. Come on.
I thought we were going to get real raw there for a minute.
Cold beer for a beautiful lady. You like beer, don't you? I love beer. I love vodka, tequila, whiskey, wine. Hell, I love any damn thing you can throw at me. So here's to you. Linda McMahon. Don't stop here. I got plenty of beer. Come on, keep drinking. Give me some more beer.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
There you go. Have at it, champ. Bottoms up.
All's well that ends well.
Let's talk about that. Ladies and gentlemen, CEO of World Wrestling Entertainment, a classy woman, Linda McMahon.
You've got a beer bag. Yeah, classy woman.
And I forgot to say, thank you.
Nice! Oh, no! Oh, my God! My God! Stone Cold just stunned Linda McMahon, the CEO of the WWE. What is he thinking? The chairman, Mr. McMahon, Shane McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, and now Linda McMahon. This night continues to amaze. History continues to be made. I guarantee you that all four members of the McMahon family have never been stunned in succession ever before tonight.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back. 9:39 here on Some Kind of Radio Show live on BackAlleyRadio.com as well as Facebook Live on our Some Kind of Radio Show SKO Media Group and Back Alley Radio Facebook page. We're in the studio along with Tony the Comedy Killer. Hey! Ben is on Zoom along with Father John. The Haggis Mike Haig is indisposed of. Hoping to play with it, not talk to it. Sounds like he's having a conversation up there. I don't know. Give it a little encouragement. Tonight, salute Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that clip was during the remember when they returned USA?
Yeah.
That was when he stunned the entire McMahon
family.
Yeah, that was that last clip there. That was pretty cool to play that. A lot of Stone Cold stuff tonight. We played a lot of clips from Stone Cold's wrestling career. Of course, Steve Austin has gone on to do a lot of other things since wrestling has ended.
Broken Skull Sessions.
Broken Skull Sessions, the Steve Austin Show.
Podcast
one. You know, he's done a lot, and he's done some other TV shows. The guy has just been busy as all hell, and he's actually just as popular now as he was 20 years ago. I mean, he's just whenever he does show up on WWE television, I mean, he gets the hugest
ovation. Oh yeah. Whenever you hear that broken glass, you know it's him coming out. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because they were talking. I watched the episode. You know, I had wanted to see the one with Jericho. Mm-hmm. And so I watched it after the pay-per-view, and I was like, okay. And he was talking. He was just like, yeah, 20 years ago when Jericho first premiered in WWE, that was at the height when WWE had the two huge icons, Stone Cold and The Rock.
Yeah.
And then, of course, nowadays, who would you say is iconic nowadays as far as wrestlers? Probably Roman Reigns. They're trying to give him the big build-up because of the family, but I'm getting sick of him.
I'm sick of the heel character.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't watch a lot of it anymore. I used to watch a lot of wrestling. I just don't watch it that much anymore. I watch the pay-per-views every now and then.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't really watch Raw. I don't watch SmackDown. I watch WrestleMania religiously. I mean, that's something I've always done.
Mm-hmm. See, I like the pushes they're getting. A lot of the characters. I'll give Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Paul Levesque, his real name, all the credit in the world because NXT was his idea.
Yep.
Instead of having the Tough Enough contest, they actually have a developmental brand.
Yep.
They're showing all these wrestlers, too, to give them some early exposure.
Mm-hmm.
You don't expect perfection out of NXT because
No.
it's developmental.
Mm-hmm.
Why they've let some of these stars sit in NXT for so long? Walter.
Yeah.
The North America. Well, he was what? I'm trying to think. He was like he's the United Kingdom champion
Yeah,
or something.
like that. Yeah.
And then of course you had who was the big black fella that came up to main roster?
God, I can't remember.
Keith
his
Lee.
name. Keith Lee. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been out
Big.
injured.
Yeah.
But he was the North American champion and the NXT champion for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, they've got their UK spinoff because they got the UK tag champions,
Mm-hmm.
the NXT tag champions, and then now they've got women tag team champions in NXT as they have a main roster.
Yeah.
And it's and I mean, it's just the writing's gotten lazy. SmackDown's better than Raw nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, I really wish they'd go back to the days where they ad-lib shit.
Yeah.
And let the characters actually build themselves.
Yeah.
Right now, everything's too scripted. I mean, that's what it's gotten really stale. I mean,
A little bit,
the
yeah.
product's stale. I mean, it's just they got so many writers that write this shit.
They got lazy because they had no competition for the longest time.
Well, now you got AEW.
Yeah.
But AEW, you know what they're doing? They're doing like what WWE did back in the day. There's no writing staff.
No.
They let the guys go out and do what they do, and if they got to talk, it comes out of their mouths and their minds.
It's not a written promo.
It's not a written promo. They just let them. That's what WWE used to do.
Yeah.
You know, you think you go back to when Austin 316's promo there after King of the Ring?
That was totally his idea.
Totally his idea on the cuff.
Yep.
And the only reason it came out is because while Stone Cold was getting his lip stitched up from the kick from Mark Marrow, he went and got stitched up, came back, and he got told, hey, Jake Roberts did a religious-based promo on you. And he goes, well, I know what I'm going to do. And
Austin 316 says that has kicked your ass.
Well, that, and then because Stone Cold said so.
Yeah.
He went to the ballpark and hit 2 grand slams right then and there.
Yep.
I mean, and those things stuck, and they still stick. And they're just as popular today. I mean, Austin went on to be the most popular wrestler, even overshadowed The Rock.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he became the most popular wrestler of all time. He played it real. He was like, I don't take any shit, and here's who I am. And it's like, and he even Steve Austin has said in interviews, he goes, the Stone Cold character is him. It's just an amplified version of him.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm myself. It just amplified up.
Oh yeah, watch anything else he does.
Yeah.
He's always Stone Cold.
Yeah. That's just him. And that's what he said. He was saying this in a lot of his. I got to listen to a lot of his podcasts, and he's talking about character development. And he was even saying a lot of the best characters that come out are people that play themselves and just amplify it.
Yep.
Even Cena played himself a little bit to an extent, you know. Stone Cold was himself. Your most popular characters were extensions of their own personality. And that's what's lacking today, is these people they're not extensions, they're not afraid to take a risk. It's a very different locker room. I mean,
throw kayfabe out the window.
Their personality.
Yeah, throw kayfabe out the window because it doesn't exist. The blinds have been pulled open. You know, you watch, like, I'll give you a good example. Lana, you know, when she was still doing the Russian accent.
Yeah.
She'd be on WWE television on Monday doing the Russian accent, and they play an episode of Tova Diaz the next day, and she's got an American accent. And everyone knows her, you know, she's really from Florida.
Yeah.
You know.
And you look at you know, and you watch Rusev. And now he's on AEW, but he's under a different name, and his accent's not as heavy as
Nowhere
it was.
near as deep as, you know, even that's,
I mean, he's truly from Bulgaria.
Yeah, but
his accent's not nowhere.
No,
he
not
really
as thick,
thickened it up for character.
Yeah, he thickened that character. He thickened up for his character a lot.
Yeah. And it's just, you know, and you look, you know, everybody on TV hates Triple H and they hate Stephanie, but you get them off camera, they're like the nicest people in the world.
They're amazing.
The nicest and the most approachable people in the world. Because they know, especially Stephanie, we, the WWE universe, as they refer to them, we are the reason why they're doing shows on Monday, shows on Friday.
Yep.
We stuck through them through the pandemic, and then, you know, we watched for months before they came out with the Thunderdome.
Yeah.
When it was just an empty performance center, and that was tough to watch.
It was like watching paint dry.
Yeah.
And like I said, I really haven't watched none of it in the last, really, very little.
I don't watch the programs per se,
Yeah.
but I'll go on like either YouTube on Tuesday or I can, follow along what happened.
I kind of I kind of catch the dirt sheets a little bit and catch up.
Yeah.
If I'm interested in what's going on. I think
I am not at all up to date on wrestling. At all.
I mean, there's just so much has changed with it. It don't have the appeal as it did to me in the late '90s or in the early 2000s.
I mean, there's too many titles.
I loved it back then. I used to watch it religiously on Monday and Friday.
Yeah.
Or Monday and Monday.
Yeah, Monday, Thursday, Monday, Friday, whatever.
Yeah. I used to watch it religiously.
I mean,
I don't these days.
There are too many titles. I mean, I hate that there's a Raw and a SmackDown tag title.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough tag teams to have both titles.
No, and there's too many. And now the women have a tag title.
I like
I like it.
I like the fact the women do.
Yeah.
And then of course there's a SmackDown and a Raw Women's Champion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and for the amount of people that are on there, it's like for 2 or 3 months straight, it's the same match for the belt. This last time, Bayley against Bianca Belair, and they even admitted they flubbed the entrance to where the ending of the match. There wasn't supposed to be a.
But I'll tell you what, I was going to get to another point because you brought up kayfabe.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the best wrestler to ever pull off kayfabe and stick with it for the longest time, Undertaker.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he until recently, he didn't
John
do
Cena.
it. No, Undertaker.
I'm
Undertaker did not do interviews. He never came out of character in public, ever, until recently, until he retired.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's Mark Calloway.
Yeah.
And
Him
you hear
and
him
Michelle.
talk. You hear him talk, and it's just he tells some of the best stories. You've heard. I've watched some of the Last Day. Some of that stuff, and then the Undertaker special they did. Very well done. I mean, just enjoyable because you're finally seeing a different side of the man. You're
Yeah.
actually getting to know who the man is behind the character, and it's just like, wow, this is one tough son of a bitch.
More than anything, that's what I've always enjoyed. Like, okay, you got to realize, yes, I kind of got into it like in the Rock era and Stone Cold era.
That's when I really got into it.
But I only got into it in the sense of I want to see what's going on, what everyone's freaking out about. But for me, wrestling was Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant,
Roddy Piper.
Right, exactly.
He's my favorite 80s wrestler.
And what I always enjoyed, though, was learning about the real dude.
Yeah.
Especially, like, Andre the Giant.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
That guy could drink, like,
it was
5 bottles of that and it wouldn't even faze him.
It was insane. And
they were telling us... I was listening to a story on
He drank, like, what, 200, almost 240 beers in one sitting?
Yeah.
It's like 10 cases of beer.
In one sitting.
In one sitting. Because, I mean, for him, an entire can of beer was a sip.
Yeah.
And he was just that big, and then, the towers. And he drank a lot just to help, kind of numb his pain.
Right. And he would drink, like, there was a story about, well, Hogan was telling it, he was actually getting interviewed on a thing I was watching. Stone Cold was interviewing him.
Yeah.
On his podcast. And he says, he sat at WrestleMania 3. He says, Hogan goes, yeah, I was sitting there drinking with Andre. Andre had like 5 bottles of Crown. And of course, Hogan's like, I'm drinking. He says, I'm like doing over the shoulder. He says, I can't keep up with him. He says, plus I had to go out and perform. Andre's like, no big deal. He says, you wouldn't know it. That man went out and performed at WrestleMania 3 with 5 bottles of Crown in him.
Yeah.
Right.
5 bottles of Crown.
Right. All right, then.
5 bottles. Not 5 shots of Crown.
5
bottles of Crown.
I'd puke after like 3 shots of Crown if I was.
I mean, that guy could just flat out put it away.
Oh, yeah.
It was the size.
I mean,
wait, hold on. Here's who's the tall giant? Kali.
The great Kali, the Punjabi playboy.
Yeah, he's.
Dude, that dude was my favorite back in the day because he was just so giant.
Yeah, he's retired now.
Take his paw.
Yeah, he's a police officer in India.
Yeah.
Or something to that. He went to law enforcement.
Law
or something.
enforcement in India, yeah.
Because I remember, because it was
What?
like. Yeah, that's what he did post
Post-wrestling.
Post-wrestling is, once he got out of the wrestling business.
And Big Show went over to AEW. Now he's Paul White.
Yeah.
That's by his real name.
Yeah, because he can't use Big Show, 'cause that's a WWE trademark.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I remember, and I remember, did you ever see The Princess Bride?
Yes.
With Andre the Giant?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's one part in...
Have fun storming the castle.
There was one part in there when they weren't filming, Andre the Giant let out like an 18-second fart. It brought production to a standstill.
Yeah.
And nobody said anything. And then the director, Rob Reiner, Meathead from All in the Family, it's the way he said, "Are you okay, Andre?" And Andre the Giant looks like down and says, "Oh, I am now, boss." An 18-second long fart.
Can you imagine how bad that's fucking
Nobody light a match. An 18-second fart.
That's not a fart. This is a fart.
18-second fart. Probably smell like a hippo shit.
Yeah.
Imagine the shits he would take. Good God. Could you imagine? God, you imagine? Because think about him getting on the toilet, man. It'd be like sitting on a coffee. Us sitting on a coffee.
I would feel bad. I didn't feel bad like when he would fly because you could go in first class and get more room. How the hell if he was on a long flight? What if he had to take a shit while he's on the flight? He ain't gonna fit in those fucking latrines on the airplane.
No, God, no. I mean, just go into a regular bathroom. It'd be like sitting on a coffee can.
Yeah, I mean, he has to go into one of those handicap stalls and slide in there sideways and hover the thing. I mean, hell, you lift the seat up. I don't know if he could shit with
you. You would need like an ACM camera. You know what that is? Asshole centering monitor.
Yeah, like a backup camera on a car.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I mean, just to be that big. 'Cause I mean, you look at some of the big wrestlers that are still wrestling now. Like you had Undertaker, you had Kane, which was almost 7 foot, and then you had Big Show, obviously 7'3", but he's down to about 400 pounds now. He was 5 for a while, and then you think of some the remaining. I mean, Baron Corbin's fairly tall.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think as far as the other tall wrestlers, they don't really have
They're
any.
not as the guys are nowhere near as
Kevin
big
Nash.
as they
Braun
used
Strowman maybe, but Braun Strowman's not.
Yeah.
He's 6'5", 6'6",
Yeah.
about 400 pounds.
Big boy.
Big boy, and then I mean.
How about Kevin Nash?
Yeah, Big Daddy Cool Diesel, like The Rock would say, dude.
He's like 6'10".
Yeah. I mean, they just don't get those big-sized wrestlers in
No.
in WWE anymore.
Who's
And
got mail?
I might, but they don't get the big gigantic wrestlers
Right. No,
in
you don't get that anymore.
WWE anymore.
No, man, that's the thing. I just haven't really got into it lately. I mean, it's not that. For one, I don't have much time to watch it. And when I do sit down and watch it, I don't enjoy it like I used to. I mean,
I feel like
I enjoy WrestleMania because it's always a spectacle.
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed WrestleMania. Always.
I feel like the last time it was fun was during Stone Cold and The Rock and their era.
Yeah.
That's when it was fun. You're
And
right.
before that, for me, the last time it was fun was Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, the Iron Sheik, things like that.
Let me tell you something, brother.
You know what I mean? And you go back, I mean, it has its moments now. Like, after Mean Gene passed away, they did the ultimate honor to him, having Hulk Hogan come out in character. And then, it came out, because nobody knew Mean Gene better than Hulk Hogan.
Right.
And then, of course, towards the end of the tribute, Hulk gets back in character. Yeah, we imagine you're up in heaven, booking that tag team match, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, and the Ultimate Warrior against Mr. Perfect and Andre the Giant, and so and so. But we hear you all of them with the weights clinging and the clanging. You don't need to get so swole, brother. The only option you got up there is Mae Young and the Fabulous Moolah. But yeah, I mean, and you go back. And and it's great now because Stone Cold will always still make appearances in the WWE here and there. I mean, they might have come out for WrestleMania or something, or SummerSlam, or they're doing something, or if he's promoting something, Vince.
Yeah.
Because for as much on screen as him and Vince didn't like each other, they got along great.
Yeah.
Stone Cold was just raking him in the money.
Oh yeah.
And then The Rock, the Rock's family just has tradition in the business, which is why the Usos got pushed so big, which is why Tamina Snuka gets pushed big, at 40 years old is still getting pushed.
Right.
And and then of course Roman Reigns is supposed to be the new face of because WWE, because Cena's acting more than he is wrestling.
Yeah, he's
and it's just and
it's just weird watching him on the new Wipeout. you seen it yet?
What, Cena?
Cena.
No.
Oh yeah, he's hosting the new Wipeout.
Oh,
now.
he's host. Oh, I'd
yeah.
love to see that.
Oh, it's horrible.
Because
it's bad.
Because when
He's Jill Wagner back.
He's fucking terrible, but I gotta give it to the guy. He does some good stuff for his fans. He really does. Like, in that regard, I gotta give it to him.
Him with the long black hair now, that just trips me up. I'm just not used to seeing him like that.
I haven't seen that.
It's like, that's not long, but it's like
longer.
A lot
We're
longer.
used to seeing him with like a high and tight.
Right.
Yeah.
And the only stupid thing that I've really ever seen him do are those fucking credit boosting commercials.
Oh yeah.
Experian boost.
Yeah. He's doing all that stupid. He's just doing whatever they throw at him now. He don't care.
And I mean, he's going to be in the last 2 Fast and Furious movies. The Rock's out and Cena's in. Well, at least number 9. They haven't written 10 yet, but number 9 is, which is coming out this summer, and I think it's out next month.
That's a whole different episode.
And he's playing the bad guy.
Yeah, he's going to play the bad guy.
Goddamn sick.
I liked him in Bumblebee.
Yeah.
He did good in Bumblebee. Yeah. And then of course the first, he did the Marine, and he's done, he did a couple things in between.
Right.
Then the big break was, when he did Bumblebee. Now he's going to be the bad guy in Fast and Furious, or FF9. Now I'm just waiting for the final chapter in 2 years, what are they gonna do? Kill them all off?
Yeah. Who knows?
So.
Maybe they're all going to end up in the old age home.
Yeah.
What's that, John?
I say the thing about the wrestling today is why you don't watch it, Earl. There's no. It all looks like it's too forced. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because it's all scripted now. That's the thing. Everything's scripted now, down to the last very word on promos is.
Except this show.
We're
not scripted.
Nope.
No. Where's our writer? Where the fuck's our writers at?
They gave up on us a long time ago.
Anyway. Oh Jesus.
So what's next week?
Don't know yet. It's gonna be a potluck.
Barbecue, drinking, and
Friday,
this show.
Sunday.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
Will be there, and whoever is.
Have you ever watched The Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh yeah.
I had just watched that.
Oh,
that was a good movie. That was a great movie.
Hey, Memorial Day, we should do something patriotic.
Memorial Day.
We should do. We'll figure something.
It might not be the soberest show, but we'll still be there.
The unofficial start of summer.
Yeah.
We salute to Top Gun.
We've done that before.
Let's have a mask burning party.
Oh, Jesus.
Somebody bring in a metal bucket or something. We're all going to burn masks.
I like it.
Let's do it. Fuck it.
Mask burning party. You know what we should
burning
do? We should do. You know we should do like a recap. We should do like a year in review recap show of all the crap that we have saluted and kind of go through like clips and shit of like everything. Like all the like the DeWine shit and everything. Like we like recap it all about where we. That's what we should do. We should recap the year.
Wait, Mike.
What?
Timmy fell in the well.
Friday, right? Wait, hold on, Mike. You're gonna be there next Friday, right?
Yeah.
To start off the summer, do you want to run around the track with me in a bikini?
I can't fucking run to save my life right now.
But you can run around the track in a bikini, Ben. That's what you need to do.
I don't want to do it alone.
Well, we'll film you.
I'll find a way to film you. I will ride something behind you and film you doing it.
Play the Rocky theme in the background too.
I am the tiger.
I am the tiger.
Just start off the summer. We gotta do something. Grill.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna start off the summer and then take 5 weeks off.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or play "I'm Too Sexy" by Right Said Fred.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh, there we go.
Or "I Touch Myself" by the Divinyls.
Ooh, golfing in a bikini on the track. Yes.
Golfing in Speedos.
Yeah, golfing in a Speedo.
Asians golfing.
We'll announce our salute later in the week. I haven't figured it out yet.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good week, everybody. We'll see everybody next Friday night here. Right here again on BackAlleyRadio.com. Stay tuned.
Adios.
You never know what we're going to do on this show next.
Bye.